we're doing it from Steam, right? I can't recall exactly how. It's been a minute. Among Us update. Okay. Ah, it's a small update. Wait, Among Us horse mode. What's that?
Oh, that was a Make April Fool's joke.
Oh, that's so loud. I forgot how loud this is. Oh, please don't be so loud, Among Us. I'm just turning it down. Choose a friend code? Oh, I have to make a friend code?
Yep. You might want to turn your stream off when you make that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the BRB screen, guys. Enjoy this nice screen.
And you can't type in a friend code. You have to just press the random generator, and if you like it, then you can keep it. And if not, you can
Oh,
re-roll.
okay. Nice.
Yeah, this update literally came out, I think, 2 days ago.
Oh, I got a Scream mask. Let's go.
Me
Scream
too.
robes.
Me too.
Awesome. We all got Scream stuff. Oh, I don't have the Among Us one here. There we go. Sweet. I think that'll be good. Oh yeah, I got the like original AoE AoE, like the original AoE and the AoE 2 Age of Kings. Um
I
like
remember Age of Kings.
I have the the like things that came with the disc where it shows you about the civs and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
it has it all listed out. My dad showed me it. It's pretty interesting actually. It's kind of
Cool.
nostalgic to look at the old ones.
Oh yeah. So we still
Had
got the gold
way less civs.
edition or gold expansion or whatever at mom's house. No,
Yeah.
sorry, at my stepdad's house. It's still in the computer. I played it there a while back.
Yeah, we had well, I think we still have the disc. They might just not be in good condition right now. I'm not really sure. Um, one sec. I need to fix the filter that I have here.
Davey, have you played with the new roles yet, too?
No, I have not. I haven't played this game in a way too long, basically.
Same, except for me, way too long is 3 days.
Yeah, well,
I can
way too
explain them
long
for
for me is
everybody when
like
we get
a
in if
month.
we want.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Cause we all taken our breaks, I believe. But just remember, I'm totally not the killer.
No, never. Davey never killed anyone in his life.
Never.
I don't remember how to. Oh, it's different now. It's not. It's not all from the computer. It's over here.
Yeah.
We still have the Among Us chat, but you know, we're gonna be rebels today.
I need my top
Rebels.
hat.
Um, Gingy was playing too, right?
They said they were.
And they're on Fortnite. Lies.
Gingy. Oh, did Gingy think it was Central Time?
Could have. Yeah,
I'm gonna go ping and
that's
ask.
probably what it is.
I have my outfit back again. I'm happy.
Yay.
Oh, I
Friends
need to change
list are
my
here.
stream title.
Temporarily remove the ability to link unlink existing accounts.
Yeah, I've officially figured out that variety content is very difficult to do. I don't know if anyone here agrees, but
Yeah.
it's like being pulled from all sides.
Yep.
It's pretty tough. Oh, it's okay, Victor. I got it set up. Thank you, though. Yeah, it's definitely like being pulled from all sides. One minute I'm like, you know, I could just do full-time AoE, and then another minute I was like, no.
Full time Among Us.
Now that I could actually get down with. There's no raging. There's no. Well, there might be people telling you how to play, and you might be raging. Never mind.
Any
It depends on
game.
who you play with, I guess.
Yo,
Yeah.
fuck it full time Stardew Valley.
there is no way in hell I would rage on Stardew Valley.
Here's
There's
the
no
thing.
way I could get tilted.
You might
it's
not,
like-
but there are people who will get mad at you for playing that game wrong. Unfortunately.
It's
Yeah,
like,
and
listen,
then I
I'm
would
not
just-
trying to make the biggest bank. I'm just enjoying the story.
I would just start a new Twitch account every time that happens. Every time I'll just
I'll
make
just
a new
ban 'em.
Twitch account. No, just
Ban 'em
new,
and make a-
new
make a
Twitch
command
account.
about
I could have 10,000 followers for Stardew Valley. New Twitch account. Someone doesn't like me. Yeah. Oh boy, I made friends with the wrong people. No, but it's tough to be a variety with like the audience today. You know.
A lot of people, yeah, like
It's
variety usually
discouraging.
requires you to have already built up an audience because if you're swapping
Yeah.
games, there's not as much
There
familiarity.
needs to be an audience in each section. Yeah.
Like,
Um,
well,
I
got big
think-
on Rust, and now he comes over to Age of Empires and has 1,000 viewers on it.
Mhm.
I think what I need to do is just only Age of Empires on stream, and if I want to play anything else, I just quit the stream and just play
Well,
other things.
you know, I guess you could.
Or you
just
could at
do,
least dedicate it to a couple of games, so like you only have 2 or
Yeah.
3 you regularly stream.
Well, it's
could
really
just
Fortnite and
become a
AOE.
plays
Yeah,
those.
Fortnite AOE would be a decent combo.
Yeah, 2 competitive games, one for FPS, one for strategy. That's what I've committed it to, but every time I go into like playing Fortnite, people at AOE are like, "What the heck? You're not gonna be a pro like this." Every time I go to AOE, people are like, "What the heck? You're not gonna be a pro like this." What,
Well,
did you
being
quit
a pro, I'm
grinding? It's
having
like,
fun.
oh god. At this point, my motto is just have fun. I've tried pro gameplay. It's not cut out for me. It stresses me out. I'm just trying to have fun now. Like, at least some days it's just too stressful.
I guess you could just become a React streamer.
Honestly, that would be the easiest ever. I could just watch other people play these games and react to it.
Yeah, no, drag
Um,
people's YouTube videos and eat food.
Dude, that's the life, right? Imagine I could have more viewers reacting than I could like sweating as hard as I can on a game. Because people enjoy someone who's just trying to have a good time.
You know, and
Like,
if
you know,
someone
just trying to have a good
makes
time.
makes a YouTube video about you, saying your content isn't good because it's just that,
I can react to it.
then you go after their sponsors.
Yeah. Wait, what? Is
Yeah,
that
you go after.
is that the
you go,
ninja situation? What is this? What situation are you getting this from?
Okay, Pokimane did that to a guy back in 2019, 2020.
Wait, how did she did that because he judged the content and said it wasn't good or something?
He made a video talking about it, and he's like, it's like, I don't think, if I had a company, I wouldn't want my ads playing on this video. And she was
Oh,
like
okay.
talking shit about the advertising, like her community went in there and like, you all should comment like this is not okay. Like, don't attack them. Just
Yeah.
something like but you're seeing your community to like dislike and say shit on a video, and he
That's
lost.
just
A,
the content.
and the
they
guy
do.
she did that. He lost a sponsorship deal because of that.
Yeah.
He had a sponsorship deal with Rich Wallet that he lost because of that.
Wait, so Pokey made the guy lose the sponsor?
Yeah, this was years ago. I mean, she's apologized to it and talked to him since then and all that. And she hasn't done it since, but like, people will
So
still
she
try
has
to.
abused it.
Yeah, with the whole ninjas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really happening anymore. I guess if it is, I haven't kept up to date with it.
Yeah, I don't keep up to date with that.
Yeah, I don't
Sort of
keep it up to date
stuff.
either. If I hear it, I'll think about it and then that's it. But
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
remember it, of
I
course.
remember her saying something about being like.
You want me to
She
host,
was-
guys? Or?
She said it.
We should
I
probably
got
wait
mad.
anyway until everyone's
Like
here.
she's been trying to be fucking slick doing this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I guess Twitch thinks stuff like this is okay.
Oh,
I guess they're just giving the okay, and I'm like, so you want this dude banned because he didn't take your side, dog? Like,
Yeah, that's why I stay out of it. Is when it's just the sort of stuff that it doesn't really affect me at the end of the day, and
like
they're gonna
you
keep
want
doing their
something
thing,
soft
whatever.
on me, you need to go down to Dairy Queen. Like,
They're gonna keep doing their thing, and I'll do my thing, and we'll move on with life.
yeah, and like people don't understand. Like people are assholes online. Like it's okay to get mad or whatever, but like don't.
Don't ruin them for it.
Yeah, don't ruin the fun for everybody else either.
Yeah.
Don't fucking like cry about it for 3 weeks, you know?
Right. I get that.
Alright, Gingy's online. He switched over from Fortnite to Minecraft.
Oh my
Who?
god.
Gingy.
Better message him, Dave. Tell him if he doesn't get on, you're banning him.
Yeah. Honestly, you're not wrong. I'm gonna tell him if you don't get on Among Us, you're losing your meme channel.
Oh,
I have to feel like that would be worse than banning. He loves that
I
meme
guess,
channel.
I guess I know why we stopped playing this game.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, people just aren't true to their word. I scheduled this how many days ahead?
Yeah, 2 or
Two
3, yeah.
minimum? That's good. That's a good amount of time for people to at least respond back. Because I guess they don't realize that it actually affects everyone, not just themselves.
That's the hard. Yeah, it's the hard part with a game that requires this many people.
Yeah.
and Among Us still has not implemented a like voice feature in.
Well, I would have to say, all
I'm not
of
sure
us
they
here do
could
play
because
Age
of the people
Empires.
who are underage who play.
You mentioned them.
That's well, you know. My thing is, you know, I was in the Xbox 360 game.
Here's the
chat, so,
difference.
like,
Among Us team is too small for proper moderation. If there's people harassing kids out there in any way, then they could not keep up with it.
I got harassed. Then again, I think back in those days, we just all kind of harassed each other.
Yeah, that still wasn't a good thing, to be honest.
No, no, no. A lot of people said a lot of messed up stuff.
Yep.
Most of it
Oh,
wasn't
yes.
good fun.
Very messed up.
But that was also kind of like pre-publicity, pre-streaming type stuff. So
Yeah, that's true.
now
That's
you
true.
run the
That's
risk
back-
that you're going to be saying it out live.
Yeah, that's true. People like incriminate themselves and shit too, and like,
It's also probably just expensive, if I had to guess.
plus you know, people say words that are not
Friendly.
not cool
Allowed.
to say. Or Dave, I posted in Gingy's meme channel for
Yeah, I
you.
saw the Gonna Miss This channel. Yeah.
I have that channel muted, so I know what you posted there.
I have every
Too
Discord
many
server muted.
memes.
No, I mute specific channels, especially meme channels, because they usually get overcrowded, and I don't care.
Yeah. I just don't like when I'm doing stuff and I get like 70 notifications on my phone. Just like 2 or 3 people are having
Oh, yeah, that's
chat
fair.
and chat.
Going to the Among Us voice channel, it looks like our last game was in November. That checks out.
Wow.
I'm confused. The buddy who pinged me is like, hey, and I was like, yep. And then all of a sudden he's like, not replied. Weird.
Yeah.
So, like, where do you like set up the roles and stuff?
On Discord or on Among Us?
Among Us.
When you get to the rules and you go into the actual server, the host can go to the rules section. And there's a page 2.
You can like set the percentage for.
The percentage, how many there are, if there are any.
Ooh, nice. I'm glad they added that to base game finally.
Yeah.
Wait, if I wanted to start a private game, I'd have to enter the code.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
if
the
you-
join.
yeah,
Okay.
Gotta host.
Yeah, I think it's too early to do that though. We need at least like 6 of us in here before we host.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
see who's online. Genji's online. Sickoats has do not disturb one, but he's technically online.
Yep. I messaged Mock as well, but I think he said he'd be busy today.
Is Abby playing?
Maybe.
I think you said she said that she would join us if she was still available after done eating. And if we had 6, that'd be a good amount for a 1 imposter game. That'd be about the right number.
Yeah, Sikos told me
so-
it's going to take a few minutes.
Yeah, me too. I messaged him at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
I was like, Among Marcus.
Well,
Yeah,
Everybody
when she
was
gets
allowed
done
to
eating,
then.
if we're still on, she gets done eating, she says she might join us. I
okay.
told her about it yesterday. I guess she forgot. She's had a hard day.
My buddy says he'll join.
Her tensioner for her timing chain in her car has gone bad. It's gonna be like $1,000 to $1,200 to fix. Cause she asked me about it, and I was like, what the noise was, and I figured it out. But I told her, I said, I don't even know where the fucking timing chain is in a vehicle like this. I prefer not to try to work on things I have no knowledge of.
My friend says they are available. They are a coworker for the record, but I've played with her
Well,
a
they
few
can do
times.
what they want, yeah.
They just want to also grab food. Weird. It's almost like it's food grabbing time for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
better to everyone grab at the same time.
It might just be. I know for some people, I'm like, especially at my work, a lot of people don't take dinner until like 6, 7 frequently. Because. Finance. Basically.
Yeah.
Banking gonna bank.
I was eating.
Finally.
Minecraft.
Hi.
True. But also, it was just open from when I was playing it earlier.
That's fair.
I guess your channel survives another day then.
For now, for one more day.
I was eating my chicken tenders.
Oh shit! Did the Tendy
were
man
pretty-
come and bring them to you?
Nah, I warmed them up in the microwave.
You see, when I bought into GameStop, they promised me I was gonna get all these free chicken tendies, and they just didn't come.
Huh.
Yeah. At least I wasn't one of the guys that lost $50,000. And they still won't
All right.
sell.
I have 2 people who say that once they grab food, they will join. It's in about 10 minutes.
Why the heck does this reset my sound settings? Wait, choose a friend code.
Yeah, just hit the button till you see one that's not told up.
Yeah.
Wait, can I still see my friend code? I didn't write
Go
it
to your
down.
account.
It's good.
This is so cozy.
Just a warning, if you say your friend code on stream, then people can add you as a friend on Among Us. That being said, they have a blocking feature now, which is the best thing ever. Because there are definitely people I've played with while streaming that I would have loved to block.
Yeah, if anybody can make a card with me.
Dang, that was a good one.
Them join, but I don't everyone else is doing this stuff. I guess tonight's WrestleMania.
Oh, that's right.
Yo, we doing it tonight? Forgot, my bad.
No, you're good. Welcome, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
My guy
Okay.
said same.
But I forgot.
Alright.
Pinging me.
Give me a second.
Let's turn on some music. What am I
I-
feeling?
How's all, night going?
Yeah.
Better now that we have enough people to play, I guess.
Damn.
I have to
None of these are
download.
good.
Hold up, just give me a minute. I have to reinstall Among Us. It only takes a minute.
I'm surprised.
Scream mask. Scream robes.
Yo, what's up, Davey? You not here? Oh.
Yeah, some new stuff.
Did you guys also get the scream mask and scream
Yes.
robes? Aw, not
Yep.
special.
You're
Drew.
pretty. What
Hey,
up?
Drew, did you get the
Hello.
package with 1 billion Davey points or something like that?
Oh, I did. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I got
you
the
want-
ultimate package.
You want to give me some? I'm trying to gamble, You don't mind, right? At least just like 500 mil, you think?
I don't remember what your Twitch name is.
It's 4PF Gym.
What?
4PF Gym. Yeah,
Can you type-
yeah,
Yes.
I type it. Yeah.
Oh, we have to jump.
Yo.
Hi, Mookie.
Hello.
What's up? I've just changed my
Monkey,
name.
this is Dave's crew. Well,
Just
mostly.
type something in chat and
Also
I'll give
me.
it to you.
This is
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm
Among
just
Us.
gonna call. 1 sec.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Friends list.
Friends.
Now
Okay.
we need Among Us friend
You're
code.
all- you're all
Who's gonna
sus.
create the server, by the way?
I am reading all this stuff. I don't
I
know.
opened Opera.
Probably Dave when he gets back.
What is this? Plus?
I don't know. And it says community night, I guess.
Cancel.
That's fair.
Oh, there's my
Have you
phone.
guys been looking at r/place, or do none of you like?
I don't even know what that is.
You,
Oh, it's this giant thing on Reddit once a year.
the moment you said giant
Uh,
thing on Reddit, you lost me.
Yeah.
You
No,
know, the
really.
Wall Street bet still.
Every 5 minutes you can place a pixel, and like millions of people do it. There's a giant Eiffel Tower in the middle of the French flag in the bottom left right now.
So it's just Twitch plays Pokemon, but on Reddit. Got it.
Maybe. I don't know.
So we're trying to make a Dave. Is that what we're doing?
I don't think we can anymore.
No.
A French diplomat tweeted about it, and now there's nothing but France about to take over. There's also
French.
some not very good stuff on it.
Yeah, probably just better left alone. Like
Wait, is
Reddit.
They want to keep it like as unmoderated as possible.
Yeah, moderation sucks. It's so time consuming.
Now you gotta
Especially
be
when you get that
careful
many
about
thousand
that.
Especially
people.
when there's like trillions, not trillions. How long is this?
Probably thousands to
2,000.
tens of thousands of people, if I had to
Okay,
guess.
okay, it's 2K by 2K. Never mind.
Whew.
Hey, did you want to start the match? Or what?
No,
Wait
we're
for
on
Dave.
Dave to get back.
Waiting for Dave.
I just like going around reading it.
Hey guys, you want to see something funny?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I bet. Don't be judging, alright?
Already judged you.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I want to see. I want to judge.
I'm showing you, hold up. I got like 20 speeds, I think. Alright.
Here we go.
Wall Street. What is this?
Storage
My
apps.
storage.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Dude, look at my storage.
Oh,
look.
cool! Email account.
Hey, whoa.
Are you
Wait,
doxing yourself
hold up.
again?
Wait, hold up. You said
Is
what?
that your IP address still?
Oh.
Yo, an email account.
I mean, did you not learn from the last time we played Among Us,
Dude.
and you tried asking on live stream for credit card information?
Oh my god, man. Be right back. I'm going back to reset my computer. I'll see y'all.
Reset his life.
That is a true story. I will not go into details, but let's just say, don't do that on live stream.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, just I don't know why I did it again.
It's you learn.
Jimmy, check your email.
I actually did get email. What the fuck?
Get rid of
I
the
can't log
letter,
into my church no more, but what you do?
and make her old and die.
Wait,
sent
you
a
spent
32
$100 on Amazon. What the?
I
I'm
sent a
in
32
It's a
terabyte
It's a
zip
troll
bomb.
account.
You said what?
I
He's
sent
troll.
a 32 terabyte zip bomb.
Alright, you know what?
Why would you do that?
I just sent hello.
Either
hello.
I have a annoying glitch on a computer. That's better
Wait, you
said.
sent? Wait, you actually text me?
I actually sent you an email.
You did?
Look in your email.
I'm
I got it
wait,
right.
which one? What's your email? What's my email?
I'm not saying your email when
My
people are
email is
streaming.
Jimmy
Yeah, there's 3 of us
Taylor
streaming right now. It's
727
probably
at
not
Oh,
do that.
727! Oh
Yep.
no!
God damn it.
I guess he
Oh,
sent it to
no.
the
Oh
wrong
my god.
person.
We have
Oh
names now.
no!
And you said that to the wrong person?
Huh?
I don't think there's more than one Jimmy Taylor.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
Yeah, I'm just joking. That's not my Gmail.
I tried to create Galactic
Data.
Baron at Gmail and it was already taken. I'm still annoyed.
Alright, I was
now-
trying to get
now
ODB
check your email.
records.
Hey Dave,
Now
I have a question.
He's taking too.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh shit, what's up, bud?
Do you think I have a virus or a glitch in the computer?
Alright, Dave, you want to get the.
You?
Yeah.
Dang man, I was eating.
So we have now 8
Yeah, I'm
people
getting
and 1 or
hacked,
2
Joe.
more interested in joining, so we actually have a full crowd.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can
Jimmy
fit
Dox's
50
email.
people, I guess.
Yeah,
Hey,
that too.
whoa.
I may not participate because
so
I'm
many
a
people here.
glitch.
I can't.
Oh, that's
I'm
fair.
not playing Among Us.
Yo, this
Uh,
time,
girl
don't
boys.
actually, kill me or just blame on me this time.
Alright, is there
Hey
still
Dave,
Crocs chat?
can I DM you real quick?
Prox chat we do
Yeah,
not
go
have
ahead.
activated right
June
now.
knows
No.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, what?
Just blame it on me every single time.
Whatever.
Proximity chat.
God, you're winning over there, Drew.
What?
You're winning over there.
What do you mean?
Your points in my chat. You're winning.
Oh no, right?
Wait, hold on.
You have to post something. You have to type in his chat so I can copy
did.
your name.
What? Wait.
David, do you want to
There
create a
we go.
server, or
Wait,
if
no.
you want, I can.
Yeah, give me
you
points.
can. You know more about it right
Okay.
now than
Okay,
I do.
that's set up quickly.
Well, you always have, but yeah. I think the one who knows about the
Here,
game
Dave, I
should
DM'd you.
07.
Okay.
Yeah, Gingy knows the
No,
most
that's
about
the
the
wrong
meta. I
gift.
know the most technical
That's
issue.
the
like
wrong
with
gift.
Monkey.
Alright, that's the right gift.
Only, but I'm gonna gamble all that right now. You ready?
Polis or a different map?
Gamble.
Dude, I haven't played
Uh,
so
see.
I
long.
don't think so.
Guys.
What's up?
Sickos. Try
Dude!
right
No one
clicking.
has, I
I
guess.
won!
Doing
Just
what?
click on
I
the
played 2
screen.
days ago.
Try right clicking. And then
Yeah, I know,
click
right?
anywhere else on the
I
screen.
haven't played it.
Yo! Yo, Drew, I
Okay,
won.
make sure good
Saw that.
code
Nice.
covers up in the right
Yo,
place.
give me
What?
2 more. I'm gonna gamble all.
I was trying to filled with bull.
Who's eating
stars
that
and bull
loud?
laugh.
It's
I
me,
don't know.
Moki.
Okay.
I'm just hungry. I got a pot
What's
pie,
up?
That makes sense.
and it's heaven.
Ooh,
I can
chicken
treat
pot
myself.
pie?
It's I think it's steak. It's really good.
Nice.
It's like heaven. Oh my god.
Yo, Jimmy, check your email again.
I'm having some
my
Kraft
God.
macaroni and
One last
cheese
time.
with the
I
unicorn
posted the code in the
shapes,
Amogus
guys.
Oh, that's
channel.
what's up.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's got the unicorns and everything.
Got Burger King for dinner tonight.
Does it taste like unicorn?
It does.
Hey, Drew, I'm not getting no emails. So, I'm
Sending you emails. Check your
not.
spam.
checking my spam.
Failed to send invite. Oh, is it for the very choice?
Yeah, I'll share my screen. I got you.
Where are you gonna
I'm not
drop
sharing.
the
Do
code
not
at?
share.
I dropped the code in
Yeah,
the
share
Amogus
it.
channel.
Good.
You will actually no.
Amogus.
My real name is in my Spotify number. I don't care anymore.
Hey, let me be red.
I am.
Get in quickly and grab right before someone else does.
Yes, I got red.
No, I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye.
See you another
Okay.
time.
Whoa, wow, dang.
I mean, like, what do you want to say?
Hello.
It's a
Oh,
joke.
sorry.
What was he
Lou.
supposed to say? Oh wow, I'm gonna change my color.
I in Among
What the
Us.
heck is that thing?
Oh god.
This is called a Yeti.
You want
What's
to
a
see something
Yeti?
scarier? Want to see something scarier? I wish you could put a mirror on.
Does that mean
Right.
that you're ugly or I'm ugly?
The gas mask.
Why does it say INAC? I really don't like that. How do I change my name?
Go.
You have to back
You
out
have
of the
to.
game.
You have to back. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be INAC.
No, it's fine. It's easy. Just back out of the game.
We're still waiting on one more
And
team
then
on
I'll
it.
back out.
Actually, no. I think yeah,
I'll
we have
wait for
everybody
you.
now for now.
Yeah, just put it in.
I'm gonna mess with the settings a bit since they're currently set up for playing with a bunch of new
Jim's
players.
Stream. One of a
I'm
kind
gonna
is
drink
also
my
stream.
water.
hey, I'm screwed.
Lobby! I can add people as friends!
Yes, I already added you.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Add
yeah.
me. You add me, boy.
Plus,
I'm gonna do
Ready,
one
food?
imposter since we only have 7 players, but I'll
Full
lower the
talent?
cooldown.
Porchy. Bang.
This actually looks.
How does
Actually a pretty good combo.
One used to sit.
I just added some people.
Well, 3 new requests.
Do we want to play with the new roles?
Wait, there's more new roles?
There's only 4, but
Oh,
no,
no.
but half the players here haven't played with them.
I like them. They're
Okay.
pretty good.
I can
think
do a brief.
Shapeshifter-
I can do a brief rundown of them
Shapeshifter and
also.
Scientist only.
Well, I mean,
Engineer,
friends is also-
engineer will really mess with the people in this group.
Okay, we can do an engineer later, but yeah, scientist really helps.
Scientist, yeah, helps. It's not too difficult.
Scientist helps. Engineers.
One, we'll
crazy with
do
people who play like
1 or
us.
2 scientists. Wait, only 7 players, 1 scientist,
One scientist.
and
one scientist, one
shapeshifter with a 30% chance. Since there's only
Yo,
one
no,
imposter.
kind. How do you get them skins?
You have to.
I have no idea. I already
Good
had this
slave.
on the.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna go buy a skin.
Oh, good grief.
What do you mean by
And
skin?
I'll leave
You gotta
Guardian
buy it
Angel
from
off.
here.
That's the one that just drives me
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Skin?
Yeah, a little box that the yellow guy's next to.
Well, that
Wait,
everybody
can I buy
knows.
my mummy outfit?
Probably. One new friend
I got it
request.
for free.
Oh, that's
Yay, I
probably
have
me.
a friend.
No, that's
Man.
you have Scream. Mummy outfit is from the Halloween Cosmic Cube that I got.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Where's
Everybody
it?
ready?
Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Uh,
And while we're doing this, I'll
mummy
explain
outfit.
briefly. Shapeshifter,
Sickles
they can
playing.
shapeshift as a
Yeah,
living crewmate.
Yeah, I'm watching now.
There is an animation
fixed
for
it. I
it, so
fixed
it's
it.
not instantaneous. And then scientists
I'm
can
ready.
check vitals from anywhere, but they have to do. They only have, I think, 4 battery, and they must do tasks to recharge that battery. If they do all
It's
their
like
tasks,
very balanced mods.
Yep, okay, bet.
the engineer also can vent, but that has a cooldown on the vent, which is interesting.
This can be.
Is everyone ready?
No, we're still waiting for Sickles.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
wait,
launched.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw it pop up.
Didn't
Not
you
a
have
problem.
someone who was playing Baron?
I've got. Oh, That's Mucky who's here, and then Liberty said they will join, but they're finishing up food.
It's Liberty, okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yep, Mucky's here.
Nice. We're gonna have 10, aren't we?
If IB joins, we'll have 10.
Yo. First
Oh
one.
my god, stop.
Alright, time for me to pressure her now.
If I chase you around, doesn't mean I'm the killer. I'm just
Yeah,
chasing
same.
you
And if
around.
we actually get 8 players, then I'll adjust the settings to have 2 imposters. Beautiful. And I'll
Wait, what's your cooldown?
I'm back.
cooldown is
I'm in,
32.5.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to add Sickos as friend. Dave, I need to add.
Yep.
add Sickos.
You look at me, I'm screaming.
Oh, it should show your most recent name under the name and
Don't
code.
forget
What
to
is
mute.
Dave now? Oh, let's go.
Going on mute, right?
Yep, mute.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
no watching
shit,
somebody
we
else's
start-
stream to see who's playing.
I'm muted with my touch to mute.
Can't do that, Dave. You can't talk to chat if you do that.
Oh my god. But wait, shouldn't I not be talking to them?
Shouldn't be reading, but you should be talking, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do,
you're
is I'll
right, that's
talk to chat, but if I'm crewman, I try not to read it.
One question, did that say 2 imposters?
Yeah, there are 2 imposters, because there's 8 players. But I bumped the kill cooldown to really high to make up for it.
I did not realize more people joined, never mind.
Muting. After this round, I'll turn the ambient noise on to help too. Game is way more fun with ambient noise. Okay, good, not reactor. Best way to die, and I'm not a scientist. Someone was just ahead of me. Okay, everyone's in office admin. Huh. Alright, who's dead? No one's dead. Surprising. Genuinely surprising. Oh, good god, of course I got this one first. Correction, if I die, I'll take probably. Yeah. Jimmy, no! Oh, no, Gingy.
Oh,
And
and one of a
Overcard.
kind.
Alright, so
Okay.
I was coming up from samples,
Okay.
and then I walked into the
Okay, yeah, that works.
place. Let me go see what it was. Alright, it was a place with the telescope, and then
Ugh.
oh, a dead body on the ground.
Andrew and Dave were in office, and I was going to lights. I just touched the light switch. Nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Davey, were you on vitals there?
Yeah, he was.
And I was doing my card.
I just
Okay.
passed
And I
Monkey
was
and Vitals,
sketchy
yeah.
because
I
the
mean,
lights
too,
went
so.
off. I was sketched out because the lights went off, so I was just kind of sitting there. I just saw you and Moki. I know I saw purple, but yeah, I guess.
And
Moki
Jim
was-
said the kill was in top right lab.
Yeah, top right lab.
So it's
I'm not-
either
I'm not
self-report,
sure.
Stick, Oats, or Baron.
Oh,
So,
sorry, what?
Dave, you remember when we passed each other leaving lab?
Yeah, I saw you like when the lights were going out.
Who ran in?
Oh, you talking about lab in the north?
I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
I
the
checked vitals about 5 seconds before this happened, so this was a very fresh kill, which is why I'd be
I
willing to say
actually
I'd be
wouldn't
willing
be
to
able
say
to
self-report.
say. I wouldn't be able to say who went in there because I actually wasn't really paying good enough attention, if I'm
Okay.
to be honest. I know I saw one of a kind in there, which
Yeah.
he's
You
dead.
know, I think
So-
Jimmy left. He left office as I was going in.
Yeah, I passed Andrew on the way out.
Yeah, were you the one that came through Decatam though? Someone came through.
I came
Yeah,
through
I
Decontam
came from
after
deep.
you.
I also went through it too. Like way before.
Wait,
after
Aaron
this
came
was
through
going to
Decatam?
be-
I was the last one. Nobody else was in there.
No, I went before you
Ooh,
did.
then Sick Oats. Where's Sick Oats? What's your story?
Oh, I'm a story. Just chilling. I'm eating.
Ah, there we go. That's it. That's the killer.
He's eating the body.
Bro, I'm trying to eat.
Well, you can eat while you're dead.
That's kind of rude.
Alright, Nico, so what did you do this round though? We got a little bit of time.
I did do a download data.
You did download?
Yeah.
Anyone confirm?
Which room was the download in?
Weapons.
There
I
is a
know we
download in
should
weapons.
skip.
I downloaded in front of
I don't know
the
who
light
to
switch
vote for.
earlier.
Wait,
Dave.
what was that about the weapons? Download
Dave, who do we vote for, Dave?
Not down
Sicko said he downloaded it weapons.
Dave, your community night. Who do we vote for? For the
I just
Even though
went
only
ahead
one of
and
us hasn't
hit the
voted.
button to Sickos because I'm kind of confused here. As to
And
And
what's
how many
happening.
imposters? Is there one
Two.
or two?
2.
Ah, so
Yeah.
he's got a friend maybe.
Mhm.
Or maybe somebody vouched for somebody.
Yep. One of them.
Ivy's joining.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. With 2 imposters, we can't guarantee that Sickos was one of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I guess if you were going for a button, that explains why you ran away from lights.
I didn't want to have everybody not by the button. Yeah.
Who was at lights? It was me,
I was at
Moki,
lights.
and Jim.
I just went there. Yeah.
Jim just turned the lights on, but earlier when the lights were going off, or when they were off, I was the only one that went to them.
Mhm.
Dave was on.
I went to admin when they went on because I was going to try to see where I thought the body was going to be.
Yeah, Drew
I
and
never
Dave
left
were
office,
both
like-
in the office.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm a level 1 player, so I don't really know what the heck I'm doing right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's Dave.
I still think
Dave, remember you were checking people's vitals earlier?
I had just checked
No, I
vitals
wasn't.
right before, and there were no deaths, and then 5 seconds later, a body was called, and there were 2 deaths. I would be willing to think it would possibly have been a Jimmy self-report, given the timing,
Double kill.
and also that I know Jimmy likes self-reporting.
I never even
Oh.
self-report, but see, I knew I was gonna get voted out. Alright.
I don't know.
Well,
Jimmy
if
used to
he's
always-
not
No, I-
in
I
the
could-
teasing.
I could have killed Andrew when I was walking through them doors.
Could have
And
killed is
sure-
kind of
Now,
weird.
I got a
though.
question, Andrew. I got a question.
we
Why
were
did it
alone.
take you so long opening them doors?
I
Because,
what it is, I ran up to it and I clicked it, and then
Mhm.
you had it open before I could actually click the buttons.
Mhm.
Then I still had to exit
What did
out.
you go after that?
I went in through there. I did my card swipe, and then the lights went out, and I went down to not vitals. What's it called? Admin.
Mhm.
To see where everybody was gathering to see where the body was going to be.
Okay, wait a second. If there are 2 imposters and Jim's one of them, did anybody back up Jim earlier?
No one did.
Him and I passed each other. He left office as I was going in.
That's right.
And I did all of it.
Yeah, Drew's Dave. Because Drew and Dave were there.
Only person I
we-
vouch for is Gingy, because he's dead. And I guess one of her kind, because he's also dead.
Yeah.
I trust them.
Well,
Alright.
I'm gonna be honest. I've done like 1 task. I'm so bad at this right now.
Fuck,
opened the
fucking,
door last time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna skip.
I'm skipping.
Okay.
Wow.
Good stuff.
That was close.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say
didn't
Jimmy
know
might
it was
not be
right.
the imposter.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm honestly thinking Loki, to be honest. But, you know, can't do much about it. I use my button. That's that.
Dave, you're unmuted.
Oh, you-
Oh, I have both of those. Good grief. I have the worst task combo. I'm pretty sure we're about to lose. Unless Sickos was actually one of them, which is possible, in which case we're fine. I just don't trust that. I do have the right stream channel, right? Yes, I do. Good. Hey, Drew. Hey, Dave. Hey, Mulkey. Where's Jimmy? It could have been Jimmy and Sickos, to be fair. That is entirely possible. Wow, I haven't seen a reactor in a while. So what? Why is there an invisible beam? Exploit as glitch. Jimbo. Definitely don't trust you. Why is there that? Is there a ghost and their pet is still following them? Or something else? I can't tell. We do not have enough information to go on. Yeah, I think there's a glitch. It looks like the ghosts... Well, I guess, yeah, the plant's already there. The plant's always been there. I love how claustrophobic this gets, gotta say. Yeah, Monkey. Me. Yeah, okay, so Sickos was definitely one of them. That's good. There's no way this would still be going on if Sickos wasn't one of them. And if... Not a very aggressive killer. Just why? Actually, I know. If it's, I know Moki. I played with him a little bit. If it was Moki, somebody would be dead by now. It's not Moki. I'm pretty sure it's Jimmy. A lot of lights. I don't know what graphical glitches are. Okay, someone's in office, 2 people in electrical, 2 people in office.
Alright,
Yeah.
dead body was in
okay.
the office. I just swiped the card there.
Who was in electrical?
I actually swiped the card because it was my last, I think it was my last task, and then I reported the body. For anybody who's wondering if you saw me do that.
Who was in
Yeah,
electrical?
Moki was there.
Me.
Me and Andrew was fixing
Okay,
ours.
that's what I thought, because if I checked at the admin table, there were 2 in the office, there were 2 in electrical, and then there was me in the admin table.
Andrew, can you clear me? I was doing lights with you.
I'm not sure. I mean, if you say it was you and no one else claims it, yeah. If someone else was there, I just didn't see who.
Well, we're getting down to where we trust everybody, right? I mean, I kind of feel that way. Like, I trust everyone in here right now. I trust Drew. I trust Jim. I
Hey.
wasn't around Jim a lot.
So I have this
wasn't
little
around
blue
Darren a
guy
lot either.
following me, like white blue dude.
I
What's
think
up
there's
with
a
I think
glitch,
it's
I
a
think,
pet.
with the ghosts
that? Oh yeah,
and
someone's
pets.
pet is following
Okay.
me.
Yeah. No, oh, I know why.
Yeah.
When someone kills an imposter and you walk near the dead body, the pet follows you.
Okay.
It has no one else to
I
protect.
don't think we have quite enough to vote anybody off. Would not
we
on
could
4.
go. I'm guessing Sickos was probably one of the imposters.
He had to have been or we would have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said we got one imposter left. We can wait one more round.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many tasks do you guys have left? Like a lot.
I'm
or
done.
what? You're done?
Hey, how
I
does
have one
Ivy
more.
update Among Us on her computer?
Open up Steam and then it should have a button there to update. If not, just go to the 3-dotted line on Among Us and then look for update.
Alright, let me skip. Hold on.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait a second. Just can't say text her real quick, okay?
No
Yeah,
problem.
you got time.
We got 50 seconds. Liberty also says they're available next round.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually think they're in the VC right now.
This toner shares the wrong version of the game.
Can we have a dead chat?
Maybe go to the
Yeah.
general chat. Or the Among Us room. We
Yeah.
have that.
Any dead
Yeah.
people want to join me to talk?
Yeah, if the dead want to talk, go to the Among Us chat quickly and just remember to switch back over after.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go there after the meeting.
I'm gonna mute now.
Okay.
Might be Dave. I don't know. I passed Dave a few times.
Mute your mic.
Oh,
Alright. I still think Jimmy, but, you know, of course I do because I've been saying him the whole time. Could well be Dave, though. Dave likes his poker face. Alright. Jim does that, I'll do left. Dave went left. Doesn't realize Jim went left. Right. David doesn't realize Jim went right. So it could be Drew. That's the problem, is it could theoretically be any of us. No one has enough information to count anybody else out.
Any dead people want to join me in the other chat room? Go on this chat.
Could it be Drew? Someone sitting by the button. It's someone who knows the doors. Whoa! So it was Jimmy.
Oh, it was Jimmy.
Alright, so
Why
Sid
did
goes.
you kill? Just kill one more.
No. Oh, I did? I thought I had killed 2. Oh.
Nope.
You failed.
You killed Drew?
Yeah, you needed to kill one more and you would have won.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the worst imposter.
Yeah, Baron said it, and I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I should have said, yeah, let's just go for it.
I voted
Dude,
Jimmy
I was
every
kinda
single round except the
sneaky,
last
bud.
one.
Wait, who's purple? Hey Jim, let me have purple, please.
Wow.
Jim was great last game.
I did good? Thank you. My alibi actually worked out that time.
Welcome, Liberty.
Yeah.
Sir, I appreciate
Well,
it.
supposedly you have a habit of killing and reporting immediately.
Oh,
Also,
Ivy.
Davey, you're muted if you were talking.
Oh, hey,
I
she got
actually was really
she got
bad.
Among Us through the Microsoft Store.
Oh,
Ivy,
that's
oh,
How do you update it from there?
I don't know the Microsoft.
Hey, Libby, try and show your screen. I can help you.
Don't dox your email.
While Ivy
That's
gets
all
figured out,
roll
I'm gonna
call.
be right back.
Okay, buddy. I don't know how to do that shit. Really.
It's not in Discord yet.
Hold on, I
Sounds
can
like
check
it.
out Microsoft Store. Maybe I update mine.
Like, can you help her then?
Hey,
think
just
just-
don't.
I think just go to it in the Microsoft Store and you can update it.
Yo, we should get
I have
proximity chat.
one game.
That'd be fun. Proximity chat.
Install.
No.
No.
No, we're not doing that right
It
now.
takes 8 years to download and get it right.
And yeah, this is pretty fun right now with all the other.
Yeah, I think you just go to Among Us on the store and then update it. I'm not sure though, since I have Minecraft. What the?
Smokey, what are you on?
He just hasn't really opened up mine.
Fell.
Alright.
He tripped. He's now in the back rooms.
Uh-oh. That was good.
Yeah, my server, I used to play Among Us a lot, and I had a chat of the dead.
Signature level 45.
Yeah, I used to
Wait,
play
don't
a
start yet.
lot,
Hold
all
up.
night
Almost
long.
done. Don't start yet.
Waiting on Ivy. I told her to go and
Reset
join the
these
Discord.
levels.
She should be in here in a second.
Don't worry about my bush, by the way.
Don't worry about my bush. It's a bad bush.
Okay, now. You know, I
Uh,
try to
that-
trim the edges
Aw,
sometimes.
yeah,
but,
right.
you know, What?
Jerry, shut up. Shut the above.
What?
Yes. Should
Oh.
Bush do it?
My bad.
Any luck on Ivy?
I told her how to do it. I told her to go and join the Discord. She's not in here yet.
Yeah, I'll give it another minute or two, then I'll start so we don't lose the room.
You want to go up
What
one
is
more
the
percentage for the shapeshifter? Maybe like
Cosmic.
50%?
Yeah, I can do that.
What's the shapeshifter? I have no idea what that is.
It gives a
Shapeshifter?
big
turn
advantage.
into another person in the lobby.
Yeah,
as
it's an imposter role,
and
yeah.
You can
They-
frame them.
They
They-
can look like us for a few seconds.
Yeah, they hatch this egg, and it leaves this little mark on the ground, so you can see if a shapeshifter is.
Yeah,
like a
I
Yoshi?
did not know that.
Yep.
I did not know it lets.
And they also encapsulate themselves in the egg to shift, as happened with the first time me and Gingy played with the shapeshifter, and Gingy saw me shapeshift and freaked the hell out because I shifted into him.
Yeah, one color goes in, one color comes out, but you don't know which one is it
I
going
saw
into.
me come out of an egg.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
great. Caught that on stream, it was amazing.
I play with
Yeah, Ivy.
like another group sometimes, and
You
they
know,
have
do
just a
yourself, Ivy.
soundboard of
Do
me
you have a
screaming.
trusted chatter? Ivy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the rules there.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get my AirPods. I cannot hear. Like,
Ooh.
Mr. Airport.
You guys want to?
Looks like we're missing just one person.
Like this.
We should
That's
try
like
Goose Goose Duck one day.
I've heard about
Good
that.
grief, why?
Actually, pretty
You guys
good.
ever
You
played
you
the
play as a
Untitled
goose,
game?
don't you?
I think you play as a duck, and you have
Oh.
to find out who the geese are. You can have so many roles in vanilla and built-in proximity chat.
Mhm.
I love proximity.
You can also fart.
So have you guys ever played Untitled Goose Game?
Yes.
No.
I've heard of it, but never
Played it a
I've seen
little
it.
bit.
It's
Never.
been on my wish list for like 3 years.
Oh, it's really fun. You should.
I'm
yeah,
just
you should try
lazy.
it.
My problem is my backlog is too big.
I own
really
1,000
fun.
games. Not nearly all of them are beaten. Hey, Echo.
Ginger,
Sorry,
what
my
you
dog isn't heard
doing, bud?
talking.
I am a
My
mummy.
dog isn't her talking mood right now, so my apologies if she gets in on this
I am a
conversation.
mummy.
True.
Lou.
Sick Oats,
Hi.
nice outfit, looking fancy, looking dapper there, young lad. Yeah.
Like,
Ivy, have you gotta figure out or no?
Like a fashion show.
I have a double top hat.
Oh, nice. You're extra fancy.
If Ivy's not gonna figure it out yet, I'll
I
probably
know,
start so we don't
right?
lose the room.
Yo, can I get
Yo,
white?
can I get Walter White?
I think she's trying to get her headphones on.
Okay. Possible. It's just my bad we hear that.
I have them on. Can you hear me?
Alright.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Do you have it updated? Do I tell you work?
Yo, can I get
Sorry,
white?
I'm trying.
It's alright.
Make me redeem a bunch of
glass.
shit.
Start one now
Open
and
her
then
glass.
Oh,
It's
okay. So,
when
you
I
have-
went to the when I went
so
to the
you're
store.
redeeming all the stuff it did for us when we opened the Scream stuff.
Yeah, because I like went off of it and then it said modified a few minutes ago, so it should work now. I'm gonna try.
Hey guys, I'm a cowboy.
Code is in the
Activate.
Amogus
I'm
chat.
Walter White.
Okay.
I'm a cowboy. Look at me.
Walter
boy.
White.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yo, Miss.
Oh, who was the
White,
scientist
what are
last
we gonna
round?
do today? Jester, you gotta go to school.
Thinking about wearing them to work this next Friday. I don't want them in a while. That's our casual day at work.
Yay, we got Ivy.
Yay, now we have 5 more minutes in the lobby.
You like your outfit?
Stay here
Your
for
outfit's
5
right here.
more.
10,
Yeah, muting.
10 out of 11.
Alright, if I mute.
I'll have one more
No,
slot. I
man.
don't think we'll need it though. Damn it, I wanted scientist. Mostly because it's interesting to have thing. The heck? Something up with my mouse? Someone wants the lights immediately. Someone knows what they're doing. That's not good.
Jesus Christ, already?
Oh, two?
Dude, poor Gingy.
Holy god damn!
Don't know where Gingy was.
It's
I found
gotta be
Ivy
someone.
by the node south of Dropship.
I don't know if Dave could.
Someone knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
You could kill me, Dave.
This is definitely.
Has
sort of
anybody
a
has anybody seen
tip.
Gingy today?
Well, he's dead, so that's a problem.
Hmm.
I saw him at Dropship.
Anyone want to admit to seeing
I
Gingy?
actually can't recall.
Yeah, I could
anybody-
both of them.
I didn't see Gingy. I know I saw
Oh,
Jim
I was dead. I was gonna tell you.
run into lab because I went to lab with them, and then
Mhm.
I did telescope, and I'm pretty sure Dave and One of a Kind came out of the telescope room when I went in.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
me.
And then I
It
went-
wasn't One of a Kind because One of a
Wasn't there.
Kind was with doing lights with me and Moki.
It was definitely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was in
That's
there.
right.
I was looking and see if I had any of the tasks. I'm bad about that. I don't even look at the map. I just look around at the.
I thought
Actually, the
I
only
saw
person-
two people. I thought
the
I
only
saw two
pers-
people come out of telescope, and I'm pretty sure it looked like someone who was yellow, but maybe it wasn't One of a
Could
Kind.
Whoa.
Gingy's
Maybe
also
it
yellow.
was Gingy.
I-
Maybe
Gingy's
it
also
was
yellow.
Gingy.
You can clear yellow, then.
Oh.
It was me.
So
Oh.
if you saw another yellow, then we can clear yellow.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if
Where's
it was
the
yellow.
body,
It
though?
may have been. It may have been Gingy.
I never went to the right side or the bottom side.
Yeah, the real
I
yellow was
double
the
Okay.
left
backed. I
side.
double backed to
So
check
if
if
Davey
you
and
were still on the
Gingy came out
dropship.
of Telescope,
Yeah, where was the body?
Well,
buried?
I don't want to hard accuse anyone, but
Gingy, I don't know where the body
Hey.
was. You were if you were the last one with Gingy, then that's all we know.
Oh,
Where
south of the dropship. That's right. You
yeah,
said that.
did you come out of Telescope, Davey?
I just came out and then I was going down south to see if. I had
And
any
was there
tasks.
anybody with you?
Yes.
I saw Liberty go into the telescope while I was going out.
Was
but
there another
barely
person with
saw
you?
The lights were going on.
I'm
No.
pretty sure I saw two people.
I didn't see anyone
I'd like
else
to
with
say
me.
something. I
The
did
lights
see
were
Davey.
off, so it was hard to see who all was there.
Sorry, what do you say?
I mean, lights were off,
What
and
do you
like
Oh yeah, sorry.
Dave came into my it came into my vision, and then someone else did, but I don't know.
We were both doing
I'm
the
pretty sure
task
they were
right before
together.
the room
Jimmy, do you have
when
information?
the game started.
Yes. I was about to do medbay, and then I saw Davey walking nearby medbay, then ran away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sickos, where were you?
Also,
Well, I don't
electrical
Maybe
doing.
Jim's the other one that was in there.
I was at
Where's
electrical
Sickos?
doing
Yeah, I think it was
wires, and then I went down to O2 to the other wires.
We don't have any solid evidence.
Hey,
though.
someone come
Not
medbay
enough
so
solid
y'all could
evidence.
kill me. Who voted me? Buh.
Well,
Who
someone is
voted me?
gonna- if our names were mentioned, there's gonna be at least one vote.
Yeah. I voted Davey, I'll admit to that.
But who voted me?
Betrayal.
Water wheels 2 games in a row? Gross. Rude. Don't think Sickos. Could be, but I don't think so. I could see it being Moki. The timing of the things is very good. Hey, Drew. Okay, now we're down.
It
another
was white.
person.
It was
Jim-
white.
Jim-
No.
Jim
it's
just killed
white.
right in front of
It's
me
white.
in
It's
laboratory.
White. No, I was doing medbay. I was doing
I
medbay.
actually
Alright,
believe
we need to
Jimmy
do
here.
So me and Liberty.
I
fine.
actually believe Jimmy here, specifically given the timing and the correct usage of the sabotage.
Alright, so
And given the
Jimmy-
vicinity where
Alright,
I
so
know the
how you
body
spin
was
my
last
story?
time, Moki
Go ahead,
wasn't
go.
really with me
Alright.
in One of a Kind when we did the lights, but then Moki showed up afterwards, and the body of Ivy was close, so I was thinking maybe Moki. And also the sabotage timings were really good. I think actually Jimmy's correct here.
Alright, so I'd like to say something, by the way.
Yep.
Alright, so after the meeting, me and Liberty was going up into the laboratory, and then the fucking sabotage got called. We both done that thing.
Yeah, it happens.
We went to the laboratory, they went to medbay, she done it first, then me, and then White came in, killed Liberty. Then stabbed her right in the head.
I have two questions.
Yep.
That was good.
So, one, Jimmy, I thought you did medbay last round.
No, I said I was doing it, and then Davey was coming. And I, nope. And
Got
I
scared of
stopped.
Davey.
Lights
you-
came on and
I
Jim
can see
killed
if I
right
still
in front
got.
of
I don't
me.
know if I can see medbay. To be honest.
I don't know. I think he probably thought the lights were still off or
We
something.
also could just throw Jimmy out afterwards. Or Moki.
Uh,
that would be a terrible
can you
idea.
not do that? Like,
Who's at lights with me?
I'm voted out, so whatever.
I was at O2.
I
I was in the boiler room.
don't
Who-
do everything. I
Who
was
did lights
too.
with me? Who was there?
I did lights the first round.
Yep.
No, I'll just turn them back on. Who's in there?
Second round, I just did lights.
Okay, so you were the one in there with me.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, Baron's good.
sounds good.
Alright.
Sorry to use your level 45 against you, Moki. Still think Davey's the other one. Be hilarious if I was right both times. I've already got that achieval though, so it don't matter too much. If it is Jimmy, I will accept being wrong, and everybody can tell me I'm dumb. That is fine. I will accept third imposter if I am wrong. Someone love the doors. Oh right, I have the water. Frick that. The game isn't over, so I think I was right. The game should by all rights be over now. Okay, so we were right on. So we had to be right on Monkey.
Okay.
Alright.
Also med bay.
Also Jib's dead.
So, I passed someone. Before I say where I passed them at, I'm gonna ask where were you guys at when I called that?
I was in med bay doing line telescope.
I was in
Med bay,
cameras.
sickos?
A line
Cameras?
telescope.
What about you, Drew?
I was in office or going into office.
Going into office? Were
Yeah.
you coming into office from the north, right? Or were you coming in office from the left side of the map? Like, were you coming from...
the top? Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you're the one that I passed.
Yeah. I did my med bay scan and then I ran in there and went into office.
You just now did medbay scan?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was a body. Jim's body was south of the medbay, like all the way down there at the bottom, which is pretty far from. Well, is it really far from scan? And, what'd you say you're doing, sickos? I
Go through
can't.
decontam to
Doing
get
the
to it.
Yeah.
line telescope.
Yeah. You're on
So
telescope.
two of you.
Yep.
So two people were in the vicinity of it at least.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
were
'cause
close
I-
enough to me, did you see me like
I saw
scan?
a
Did you hear
color.
decontam?
No, I didn't see anything. The lights were off. I was going past someone, and I didn't see the color correctly because it was so quick. You were going this way, and I was going the other way.
Yeah,
But
I finished my
as of
scan
what
and
you
I was
said, it
heading
was
back
you
over. Yeah.
going back. Yeah.
I can't
Okay,
vouch for-
so I
I
passed
can't vouch
you.
for I can't vouch for Drew because I saw him come out of kind of the hallway from med bay.
Okay.
I fixed the lights. I can say that
Well,
much.
that's yeah. You saw him come out of the hall for medbay after I went into medbay and then went south and saw.
I
Jim.
did see someone going through decontamination though.
Yeah, I went to decontam to go
Okay.
south to go do my task. I still
Yeah.
hadn't done it down.
So it
there.
would be
it's
Baron
hard
then,
to
right?
tell on that because like you can
Well-
also get there from office.
If you and Drew both believe that it wasn't each other, then there could be a possibility that someone did it and then vented to another side, or maybe
The
some-
vents-
Also have
maybe it
shapeshifter.
wasn't.
We do have shapeshifter. The vents from the north area do connect all the way down to south below admin
Yes,
before moving left.
Yeah, and there is a possibility that if Sickos is incorrect about what he saw, that Drew could have vented from the office to the left of the kill position all the way up to
Oh, I never said he
the
vented.
top
I just
right.
guessed fine.
No,
I'm gonna
saying
skip here.
If you're incorrect about him, yeah,
I think actually,
I'll give it to you.
I think I know who it is, but we'll skip.
yeah.
Watching you, Drew. Not Drew.
Do the
Dave.
dead want
Watching
to
you,
move
Dave.
into the Among Us chat?
Yep, let's go.
Basically, I don't think it's Sickouts. Pretty sure it's Davey. Could be wrong and it's Drew, but I'm still more sus. Oh, good grief! Let me open the door! Okay, that's the second time I've done that now. Love how everyone else is in the dead chat.
Dave, you're not muted.
There, you gotta be fair. If Dave dies, it's Drew. If Drew dies, it's Dave. If Sickouts dies, I'm gonna be surprised. No, if Sickouts dies, then if it is Sickos, I'm gonna be surprised. That's what it is. Wish I was the scientist. That would be the best. Would make my life so much better. It's Dave. Dave be camping electrical. If it's not Dave, I'm gonna be very surprised. Oh, good grief. Why do I have the worst tasks? Because I set 3 long tasks. And I just realized I haven't even started my wires. perfect wires. Yes, Sickos. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I genuinely thought it was Dave.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And
Hi,
they're turning
Baron.
the lights on.
Baron,
Why is he
yourself.
helping them?
I
Oh
found
my-
Okay,
Sicko's.
finally. I should have killed
oh no,
Baron
is it
earlier.
Dave?
Such a crewmate imposter.
It is Dave.
Oh wait,
I found.
I got
Alright,
scientists.
alright, someone got it.
I need to go listen. I need to go listen.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna. We need to go.
Area. I was doing wires.
I was
Alright.
in the
It's Dave. He
communications
was disguised as
reading
Sickos.
Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was in there with you for quite some time. Don't you remember that, Sickos?
Yeah,
I did
saw
my
you there.
task while you
Yeah, a
were
bit
there
nervous
too.
here.
Yeah, I was nervous as well of you, but we didn't kill each other, and then I went to do wires, and what all did you do,
Of course, Dave got the shapeshifter.
Sickos?
Well, I went down to the through decontamination specimen room. I sorted out the.
Yeah, I passed you
the
coming from there,
artifacts and all that.
Sickos.
I did see Drew, but
How long
Not
ago
sure.
did you see Drew?
You gotta get it right.
It's been a
That
while.
was-
We were in decontam
yeah.
for a while, and then we split up.
Okay. So, who's pointing fingers today? I'm gonna
I'm
go
not-
without
I-
pointing fingers.
I'm
right
not
now.
entirely sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it could have been either one of you this game. To be
Well, I
honest with you.
reported a body
That's true.
twice.
I
twice
fixed
in
one.
a-
Not gonna lie,
twice in a
I
row.
trust Dave
And
more than
that-
Drew.
And that seems like it could be suspicious, I guess. But the fact that I reported
That's right.
a body
Dave isn't
twice,
really one to self-report.
If I self-reported twice in a row, that's just weird. Like I would just go around killing everybody. I would have kept
I
killing.
would have to say it might be Drew
And
because Dave.
especially because there's only one more kill before. Why would I self-report without getting
That's
one good
true.
kill?
Yeah, you would have ran
Because
from
there's
the
no
body.
way I would have like self-reported when all I needed was one more.
So does that mean
I'm
it's
like-
Sickos then?
I have to say it's Drew because Dave had a really easy
I was
kill
kind
already.
of,
I mean,
I was kind of sus of you, Drew, because
I mean,
the
that's fair,
med
but,
bay
like,
room. What about Sickos? Like, what if Sickos won this right now? We would have to call him the best gamer in the world. But could we let that happen? Could we do that to ourselves right now? I don't think we could.
I mean,
so,
I'm probably not gonna sabotage for Sickos.
I'm not sure. I have to say it's Drew though.
It
Because
would be a meme though. It would be. A
Dave
meme.
had a huge chance to kill me right there in communications.
Yeah, and you had a huge chance to kill me back in decontam, but you didn't.
Mhm.
because he's not the imposter.
But I could have killed him just as well if I was.
Yeah, if you didn't just kill Baron.
Oh, the
Dave.
crew wins. Drew is so close. I'm sorry.
Andrew, why would you shapeshift
No.
into me then kill me?
Funny.
That
Because
was
you
funny.
weren't the person I was expecting to see.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you was. I
It's
just
like-
didn't know who you was. So,
Sorry, Dave. I guessed wrong, though. Probably for the best I wasn't in the final then.
Listen, Andrew.
Wow.
I'm talking to you the entire game, so you got
Listen,
first. It's
What I
not
was
me.
going off of, I was like, I need to be Sickos, and I need to kill Baron. Dave already suspects Sickos, but
Yeah, you was
Yeah.
trying to be
Drew,
me.
you're pretty
Honestly,
close.
I
That's
didn't
good.
really suspect him too much. I just wanted to see your perspective on if I did suspect
Yeah.
Sickos, which gave me the answer it was you.
That's
Because
funny.
like, then you gave away the fact that you could have killed Sickos, and Sickos could have killed you to try to make allies with Sickos, but Sickos knows that I'm kind of like excused from the death.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yo, I got
I'll be right back.
can you put on.
Do you guys mind if I keep profiling people to do this, or should I just stick with
No,
in-game
go ahead.
knowledge?
I don't
I
mind.
think
Play it the
both
way
is
you like.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't the game supposed to be somewhat of a mind game?
I know.
Yeah.
it
I
is.
just feel really mean that I voted out by saying, "Oh, I know that Moki's playing this game more than Jimmy, and I know he knows the path." I feel bad.
yeah, I was trying to
Moki
throw
Yeah.
some stuff on Jim
bad.
too.
I guess
It's always about me.
Yeah,
Yes,
It's not bad.
especially your email address.
Look, are you playing on
Oh,
a mobile
thanks,
or
buddy.
computer?
You know what? Get out my email, bro.
No, I'm gonna
Oh my
DM
god,
you a
dude,
meme
I
every
literally
day.
got $50.
Just make a new email address and move everything over there so that Jim doesn't have it anymore.
All right, you guys ready?
No,
Oh,
Moki
I
is
thought-
not here
hold
yet.
on.
A couple people are grabbing
I
food.
have an idea for
Oh, okay.
like death. Like when you die, don't immediately join Among Us VC. Wait
Whoa,
until
whoa, whoa.
the meeting.
Wait, but who? Okay.
True.
Who the fuck just Gmail me and said I will kill you?
JJ!
Look at this. I don't care. I don't care. Look at this.
The email
Look.
that
Jimmy
Look.
probably
Look,
still shouldn't.
Look. Alright, so I click on this. And then I click on this, and then say I will.
I'm pretty sure, Jimmy, only because only 3 people were even
That's me,
here to
that's
look
me,
at
that's
that.
me, that's me, that's me.
Look,
Did you put that on
What?
Discord?
put it-
Hey, guys,
Chat.
this is his Gmail.
Hey,
You know
hey,
exactly
hey.
what you do. Hey, this is Gmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking your shit now, am I?
I freaking linked my Gmail to my Discord a while ago.
The one of a did I kill you, one of a con? Are you the one I killed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it
have
was
not made it
Dave,
to
but
the
you
second
shifted
round.
to
Yeah,
Dave.
Moki got Ivy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was Dave when I killed you. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, man, I'm gonna get Dave voted out, because I'm gonna like try to get caught.
Yeah, I was suspicious of
Not
Dave
made
because he
it to the
couldn't
second
remember
round
if he was with somebody else in Telescope, but yeah, the lights story does check out.
Be careful. One of you was on cameras, and I had
Me.
after one of I killed one of a kind on cancel. When you were on cams,
Yep.
of Baron, my shape shifting was ending, so I had to like duck around a corner.
Yep.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I've
It's
either
pretty
played
fun.
this game too much or too little. I can't decide which.
You've played this game. And
Alright, everybody back? Moki, you back?
Moki back.
Hey, go look at the one I sent you, buddy.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Share your screen and do it.
No, I'm not looking at that. I'm not
not?
gonna share my screen.
Yeah, don't
No,
do
do
that.
it.
Share
It's
your
not the
screen,
bad.
bud.
I want. It's not that you get anybody banned.
We're waiting on one
What is
person.
this?
I'll give them another
What is
minute.
this? It's just the same GIF. Oh, wait, never mind. No, it's not.
It's not.
I'm gonna send you a detailed GIF explaining how to build something.
Okay.
Send him the 32 terabyte.
32 terabyte zip bomb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whatever you do not click
I
on.
feel
the
like this is
exe
devolving
file I'm
quickly.
gonna send you, Jimmy.
Alright, what we do not click this. What was it called? This. No, Gmail.
This
not
YouTube
Gmail,
link.
No, do not
Is it a
click this
Rickroll?
link unless you want to see something gross. Okay.
What do you mean gross? How
And,
gross?
I just don't click
I've been to r/.
Not on
Live
stream,
Watch.
not on
Okay, well,
stream.
just
Nothing
don't
is
click
gross.
it. Alright.
Sister, are you here?
Okay, we're just waiting on Moki, correct?
Yeah, I just started.
Or is it
Why you
also
look like
Davey?
Ivy, why
You
you
started
look like
home
a
here for a while.
TSA agent?
Oh, you're back here. Okay.
What's
Is
going
Davey
on
back?
here?
What is this GIF?
You,
What do you mean gross? I
It's
have
a
so
joke.
many. I have
Is Davey-
so
Davey's
many
not back,
more
is he?
Arrows GIFs.
Or is he here?
My God, I can sing you something that'll make you wanna fucking throw up,
You're
man.
muted.
The only one muted is Ivy.
Sorry.
You're
You
good.
know what,
No.
Jimmy? I'm just gonna
I'm back.
start emailing you.
Davey's
memes
back.
instead
So,
of-
does your
Andrew,
one
what
of
did you
Yo,
say?
I said, why does your
I'm
character
a
look like a
pilot.
TSA
Hey, I'm
agent?
sending you my
Weird
TikTok
nerd.
account, okay?
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Jimmy, game started.
Oh shit.
I got him.
Damn it.
Dang, y'all didn't tell me to give
I want to murder. Let me murder. Or scientist. At least let me do
Woo-hoo, hot.
something. Want to have role? That's why I want to play. That's why I want to play Town of Us. I would love to play Town of Us.
Oh my god.
Careful, Moki,
Hey,
you're not
mute,
muted.
bud.
Okay, sorry, yeah, I'm back.
Oh, so he wasn't back. I thought he said that he'd been back for a while. My bad. I messed up. Okay, this is probably gonna get me killed, but yeah, no, it is. Oh, nice. I was just waiting for the lights. Damn it! Messed that up. At least I don't rearrange them, so I can at least use the brief muscle memory I picked up. Probably messed with the tasks a bit. Jimmy dead. Rip Jimmy.
Alright,
And whatever died at the end.
Red's body,
Damn, everybody just kill one of a con first?
Poor
Red's,
Fine.
He
Red's
actually
body
has died
was
before.
right by vitals.
Mhm.
I turned the lights on and then I saw on the camera. I'm like huffing and puffing. I just was like running around my actual house.
Yeah.
Ivy was on vitals. Did you see Jim's body? Ivy Pink.
You're muted, Ivy.
Ivy.
All right. No, I did not see. I did look on vitals. Just to
Yes.
Look, and then I was just in the office looking for the next task. No, I didn't see him.
Because I came in from the top right. I
When
went
I looked,
from
yeah.
cams, and I saw pink on vitals, and I saw purple Andrew coming from the bottom of what was that?
Specimen.
O2.
O2.
Oh, okay.
Dave was
And-
on O2 when I went down there.
Yeah.
Let's go
And-
into 02.
David,
And Ginger-
David and I were together the whole round too, basically.
Ginger
so
was
I'm
with
pretty
me.
sure
One of a
David's
kind is
name.
dead, too.
Hold on, wait. Do
Ginger-
you remember which way Ivy was facing on cams? That might be enough.
To do what?
I don't know. Which way was Ivy facing when you saw her on cams?
I mean, I passed
right.
Ivy when I left office.
Left or right?
That's
facing?
true.
I'm getting
I was-
technical.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know.
Alright.
Well, let me guess. Is
I'm
this one
just
of those
going
things
off
where if you're
memory,
looking
I'm
at vitals,
going
you only face a
left.
certain direction?
No, I'm just going.
No, but I
off
came
left.
in from the right side, so Ivy didn't come out the right.
Yeah.
What side was the body on?
It was slightly to the left of vitals. It was like in between vitals and that card swipe thing.
Who ran out of
Might
the
be
left
possible.
side of office with me earlier?
Oh, what me?
Me? I don't.
But there was no body when I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
Ivy
I
on
didn't run out the left
vitals
side. I went.
from cams. This was a fresh kill.
Oh, is anyone scientist? Like, don't say it if you are, but you could check whenever.
Yep.
See when the body is, if you didn't know.
True. I had
The
that
scientists were one of a kind in Jam.
Both times I was scientist, I died first.
All right,
I was
so
last one.
how about Baron or Sickotes?
I went north. I did the first node over to the south of reactor. Then I went over, flipped the switch, went into the temperature in that room as well. Went and activated the 90-second icon in the medical bay. Then went down to the specimen where I unlocked the manifolds.
Eminem mode.
I'm a nerd. What can I say?
Well, 2 votes for Ivy.
Good for
Oh, my,
Ivy.
my Lego Thor's hammer, I need to put it back together. Give me a second.
Sometimes having your exact tasks memorized can be really useful as an imposter.
Dave, you're muted.
It can be a really great imposter tactic because it can drown out conversation because you waste time giving everybody a step-by-step detailed breakdown. Okay, that was about the right amount of time to waste guys. Just did. Almost. That was close. Thank you, Monkey. Definitely trust Monkey. I trust Monkey, I trust Dave. And if I trust Dave, then by extension I trust Liberty. Because there were 2 kills last time and there was not enough time for one imposter to get 2 kills. Hi Gingy, my fellow murder hobo. I would love if you and I can get imposter again, that'd be great. I seem to have 2 very nervous imposters. There's Drew. Got it down to no one in here. Rip Gingy. And Liberty, okay.
Genji, no.
I like Gingy and Liberty.
It was an
Still
One
good.
of a
O2.
kind and Jimmy. Okay.
Where was the bodies?
I was at
O2.
cameras, so I was watching
O2.
cameras mostly.
O2.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 in electrical, 2 in O2, and 2
There
in
were
med
3 in
bay
electrical.
at
It was
one
Ivy,
point.
Sickoats, and me earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when I looked at the what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I'm a noob. But when I looked at the thing, I saw where everybody was, so I went up to med bay because I saw 2 on there, and then I just saw 1. I was like, okay, they could have either left or someone killed, but they didn't, because there was no body. But
Yeah,
it was just clear in that
Correct.
side.
That's right. So, Ivy, who else did you see there?
Who else was in electrical? I didn't see
His
anyone
heart.
else.
No,
I've
so-
reported.
Was
Yeah,
there
I
anybody else you
reported
saw
the-
when you reported the body?
No,
Was anybody have any idea where Liberty
not
was?
in that room.
Okay.
But when I was in, there was like 2 other. Whatever he just said, there was 2 other people. Like
know-
in.
Yeah, I
upper
saw Pink running
hallway.
all over electrical and O2, and I was just watching her, and I saw Baron come in and out. I
Yeah.
saw Sicko stay on cams.
Yeah.
I was going to Vitals to see if anybody
Oh,
was dead,
Andrew won't.
and Ivy called this body, so this is gotta be pretty fresh.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
there
I didn't
was
get on
2
vitals
dead when
yet.
I checked vitals. I checked vitals 20 seconds before the report.
And nobody's
and then I
down,
went
right?
up because as soon as I saw that 2 were dead, I went up and then I saw.
Yeah, I was gonna
the,
say, yeah, you'd be wrong. Liberty's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
2
been
dead for a while?
Nope. No.
Liberty dead for a while. Gingy
Well,
no.
at
Gingy
least
fresh.
Oh.
20 seconds before it was called, it feels like it was. Then I guess it was Gingy or who did you say? Yeah, Gingy died.
Gingy is fresh. Liberty was a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I was
20 seconds or
actually,
less fresh.
I was looking for.
We gotta
Liberty.
vote somebody out, because if there's 2 imposters and they get 2 kills, they win.
I trust Dave, Moki, and
And, no.
myself, obviously. Ivy, I think, was last
Aaron, I
time who I was
trusted you,
suspicious of, and then around the body that was fresh.
Ivy was
I'm
on vitals when I was on
Suspicious of
cams.
Ivy.
Baron,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the scientist.
I'm shooting
Okay.
Ivy. I have no idea. I
I'm
shot last.
skipping.
I'll-
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, imposters want to
I-
skip.
I don't know who to.
Fuck, I didn't get to vote.
Skipping is
I
not
voted
no.
for him.
I didn't vote either.
I voted.
I didn't know who to
Damn
vote
it.
for.
I voted.
I felt like I don't know. I'm just gonna mute.
And, anyone who's dead can go to the dead room if they want. Just the Among Us chat. Okay. Drew says scientist. I trust Dave. I trust Moki, which leads Sickoats, who was camping cams, and Drew, who says he's scientist. If he actually is scientist, cool. Drew and Dave. Moki. And Moki. Dave, Drew, Dave. Sickos. Dave, you're the... no, that's right, I'm not suspicious of Dave, I'm suspicious of Sickos. And Drew. I think Ivy was... yeah, Ivy I'm pretty sure was a safe guess. Yeah, there's so many tasks. We could have 2 people with asteroids. It's entirely possible. Monkey. Still Monkey. Suka. Doing a dance for the camera. Monkey, double checking me and Dave. At least one person's not doing their tasks. Jimmy, are you not doing your tasks? Or somebody else? I guess it could be somebody else too. No, Jimmy can't hear me anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Someone likes lights. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it. I'm suspicious of you, especially, but also Sickos. Wow, this is a slow round. Three in lab, Davey in security, 2 in lab, 1 in lab, no one in security. One in office. Yep, not surprised.
Holy crap.
Yep.
So it's Sickos. I was watching on cams and Sickos turned into me after Moki had just passed with Drew. Drew, you were there too with Sickos at one point, right? You went into Medbay?
I was going to the left side of the map.
I passed him in office.
You passed Sickos in office?
No, wait, no, I think Sickos wasn't. Well, he was in laboratory up there, yeah.
Yes. Well, so was Moki trying to get to it, and then Sickos turned into me.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that mean he's a killer if he can turn into me?
If he could shapeshift, then yes, he would be the killer.
Okay, well that's enough
Sickos,
for me.
what do you say?
Baron, I passed you in cams. You know I was on cams there.
We were both
well,
camping
that
cams
was
for a
way
while,
before.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was camping.
Sickos, do you have a defense?
Sickos, you're on mute.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you're unmuted now. Defend yourself. Personally, I saw it, so it's too late for me. Like, you can't convince me. But you
Unless it
can
was
convince him.
actually Dave and,
I
Dave
trust
inside
Dave
of
only because
his?
he and Liberty vouched for the first round. If they were together the whole time, then and there were there wasn't enough time for one killer to kill twice.
Exactly. There's no way.
That's all I got, but
Can't hear Sickos.
sorry, Sickos.
Also, Sickos, why didn't you kill Drew? Wait, is there 2 imposters left?
One. We'd be done our prize.
1. Oh, okay.
Let Drew,
no, I
or
was
let
gonna
Sickos
say.
speak. We got a bit of time.
Yeah.
I can't see. I was going to the left side of the map.
If you were, you saw this on cameras, right, Dave?
Yeah, I was on camera. I saw him turn into me on camera. I was like, "What the heck?" And then
Yep.
I realized it's a mod.
I
Said
mean,
Sickos,
it's
and it said
either
me.
Sickos or Baron for me. So.
What did the transformation look like, Davey?
It looked like a big ball. Like he turned into
Okay.
a ball and then he turned into me, like some brownish.
Because
or
that would have been your first time
blackish
seeing it, so I
color.
wanted to know what you saw.
Yeah, and then it like exploded into me or something.
I'm willing to
and I,
trust
like,
Davey based on
transformed.
that. Based on if he's never seen it. If you've
That's
never seen it
true.
before, he got it right.
Yeah, like turned into like a ball of something, like almost like a gooey or something. I don't know what it was supposed to be. That was trippy though. I was like skipping through all the cameras until I would find something. I finally
Yeah.
found it.
Although I did, Baron, what happened when you went into laboratory?
Me?
Yeah.
I went and looked on the item on the bottom. Oh, never mind.
You
We'll
almost
see.
got away with it.
I knew it wasn't Dave for sure because I saw Dave
Yeah.
over in. Yeah.
Dave, I trusted 100%.
I was.
Sickos
Yeah, I know. I trusted Dave too, and I was like, Dave, you killed me. I don't get it.
Yeah, that was how I felt when
Alright.
time I got killed by Sickos the one time, when it was actually Drew.
Yeah.
Yay, I leveled
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Barrett, listen to me.
Yep.
Listen to me. If you're gonna open the door to storage
Yep.
and not walk in, you're gonna miss my body.
I thought I looked in
was
there,
like,
but there was
oh
a.
my gosh, he's gonna find my body. It's like
I thought I
super
looked in
fast.
there,
And
but you must. Were you in the bottom
opened the
corner?
door. You opened the door, and then I watched you walk away. And I was dead in storage. Like,
I looked in there, but it must have just been on my field of view.
you left my body. Like my body was rotting
being
by
at
the
the
time
wrong place
someone
at the
else
wrong
died.
Yeah, sorry. It was probably just out of my field of view because I looked in there. I was like, I don't see a body, and it must have just been outside my field of view.
Oh
Cause
wait, so Ivy was an imposter, yeah?
yeah,
Yep. Sure was.
we only voted out 2 people, so Ivy definitely was one.
So guys,
Yeah.
let's not kill one of a kind and Jim first this time.
Yes, thank you. That would be
Wait, why?
amazing.
Why?
And
I
Gingy.
died.
I don't even
Alright, we
remember.
gotta. We
I
gotta.
the first 2 rounds of past 3 games.
Kill me first round, trust me. It's for your own
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm not died at all.
Like,
I'm
in
not
and
died.
out
How
of
about
the
this?
place.
How about this? Gingy,
Somebody
Gingy.
just kill me
You're one
this
of a
time
kind.
if you want to kill anybody.
Yeah, how about
Davey, I
me
promise if I'm the
and
imposter, I'll
Gingy
kill you.
stick together this time,
Okay,
alright?
that'll be good. I just
Can
don't
we
want them
give
to be
the
dead, Jay.
imposter?
No!
Reduce cooldown, yeah.
Can we give kill cooldown much lower and shapeshifter percentage higher?
Yep, can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
GG.
forgot that it was set for the one imposter.
What?
Definitely
I'm
lower.
gonna
By
Photoshop
the
this.
way, the scientists can't look at the bodies. That's not something they can do.
What?
Yeah, a scientist.
Yes, yeah, you
The
can.
only perk I got was being able to look at
Yeah,
vitals.
you only look at vitals. You can't see anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Gingy.
Well,
What?
you
Is
can
there a
say
detective
I'm gonna
role?
Photoshop
in
this.
Vitals
That's
can
modded.
be or
There's none in the
dead.
default.
Let's just have one scientist.
Yeah, by default
Have a
there's
guardian angel.
no
I might have been the
other
only
roles.
one.
Yeah, what about Guardian Angel? That's
It's
an
a-
actually pretty good one.
They fixed the
It's a
glitch
zero.
supposedly.
Oh, if they fix the glitch, then
What
yeah.
do
that
all
matters.
of
What's
them.
Guardian
What
Angel?
glitch?
But
do one.
if the
Get on
glitch
one
is
of
still
these.
around, we'd have to like restart. Everybody has to like
What
restart.
glitch?
Wait, what does Guardian Angel do?
So the first person to
First
die
person
usually
that dies
becomes.
can,
The first person to
becomes
die
the
usually gets
guardian
completely
angel.
screwed over, so this gives them the ability to shield somebody with a like 50-second cooldown,
Oh.
and then that
That's
person can be
actually
immune to
really
one
nice.
kill for 10 seconds.
So the killer doesn't
So
know
that
it,
they
but the
can
killer
review it.
tries to kill somebody. They do their
Pretty
kill
weird.
button, and it doesn't work, and they're like,
Where
oh crap, you know.
You
And
hear
then
a
it'll
voice,
say at
right?
the emergency meeting, Guardian Angel protected someone this meeting.
That's right.
Yeah.
Does it still do the noise, or is that only in mod?
No,
It's only
no.
an
So
Okay, Gingy.
the crew member who was about to get killed doesn't know that he was about to get killed.
Okay. What about the
Although-
Guardian Angel? Does the Guardian Angel know that someone tried to kill him?
Yes, I think.
That's what I was asking. So there used to be a noise that the Guardian Angel would hear.
I think
Jimmy,
I
how
know
do
the
you like those
imposter can tell
screenshots?
because their kill cooldown gets. I think it gets reset. Still, they just don't kill because they see the shield go up. I
All right, let's go.
want to say the Guardian Angel knows.
Gingy,
too.
I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Nothing.
Why do you hate me? Yeah, Jimmy, say it out loud why you hate me.
Are you guys messing around with
Guys,
emails
can y'all stop the
again?
game?
Jimmy,
No,
say it out
y'all
loud why
stop
you
the
hate me.
game. Guys, can y'all please stop
Jimmy,
the
say it
game?
out loud why you hate me.
Please, no.
No. Can y'all start it? But
Not until you say
No,
why.
can y'all start it? But
Not until you say why.
I put the wrong hat on.
Sorry,
Don't get
but-
started. Sorry, my
No,
bad. I
sorry,
need my
Davey,
communist
Davey,
hat.
Can we
sorry.
start, can we start the game?
I need to put my communist hat on. I took it off by accident. There we go. We can start now.
Come on, Jimmy, just say
What?
it. Jimmy, just
What,
say
Gingy?
it.
It sounds like you got mute your mic.
Jimmy, say it.
When I used to
No,
play this game, I used to
no,
just
I
name
know.
myself
What if I'm
communism
the
and go play on
imposter?
randos. Muting. I got voted off for being called communism so many times. It was great. Ivy almost didn't. Jim didn't. I could see Gingy not doing it on purpose. I'm not gonna be mean. That I won't do. I don't do keys, meta. That's just rude. Cow is red. There you go. Sorry. Okay, and cigarettes. Cool. And hey, I'm Guardian Angel. Nice.
No, I want to say something. Okay. Nah, Andrew, how come you? Wait, Andrew. Wait, I'm gonna call him 50
Where was the body?
Alright, it was in the laboratory. I think it's Dave. Alright,
So
my
I was-
suspicion.
My guy comes in the
I want to say it's Dave.
meeting
because
swinging
Hey,
his
Bernard,
arm
how you
off,
doing?
it's
It's like the
Dave.
vital sign.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm
Davey
weirded out.
Yeah,
And
I have Discord
Andrew
open too,
was in
so
the
the
room
chat's
with
all the
the
way
dead
in the left
body.
screen versus the usual middle screen.
Ooh.
And they both
So,
was in the
Cal,
room
here
with
you go.
the same spot.
And actually,
Andrew
yeah,
walked
let's
past
talk
the
about
body
was the
Red.
kill?
and went back. 15 seconds.
Beautiful. Red
What
cow.
location?
Pinky cow.
Right
Laboratory.
by the telescope.
Yep, by the telescope. And
There you
Davey walked
go.
out.
Cow inky.
And
Dave?
Dave,
I need to set the lights
Yeah.
Where
up
are you right now?
later this
Well,
week, probably.
that's.
Dave, you're
I'm across this table from the
That's. I mean,
uh,
Dave, you're muted.
Dave, you're muted.
table.
Okay, I was trying to talk earlier, that's why. Jim was inside of the, what do you call it, room, where you check the vitals. He was in vitals with me. Right when it got called.
Alright.
Where was the
Yeah.
body?
But you left that
Wait.
part.
What?
So it has to be Andrew. Because Andrew wasn't near the body.
Okay, shit.
I-
No, it wasn't me. I
okay.
saw Dave go
Let me
past,
clear
but
this
I-
up.
sorry. I was in office. I was because I did the Wi-Fi. Like I turned it off or whatever, and I have to like turn it on in 60 seconds. And then I was going to go to specimen, and I stopped by the admin table. So I saw 3 people in lab. I saw 3 people in lab, and then I saw someone come into admin, and then the body got called right before I was gonna get off the admin table.
Okay, I have solutions here. I have solutions to our problem. I saw Sickos in medbay when I was in there doing a task. He was standing for a second. I left. He went to the right side of medbay, and I left medbay. I then went down to check the vitals, and as soon as I did, I saw that Baron was dead, and I saw Jim right below vitals, which could have been a shapeshifter. Posing
was
as
me.
Jim.
That's why
I mean,
ran
he
back.
accused
I
you
thought it might
right
have been a
away.
shapeshifter.
Okay, I have one question before the thing
That's
comes
all
up.
right.
Why was Ivy in the top left-hand corner of the game?
Because I forgot how to do it.
Why were you way up there?
Because
Wait, how
are you
to do
talking about
what?
the key? Are you talking about the keys thing,
I don't know. You were in the top left-hand corner.
or
But
just now? Just
can we just
now?
sus people that we read and just not vote them off, or should we go?
Yeah,
off?
we're not gonna vote. My sus is
Dang, sus.
Ninju.
Yeah, I'm automatically
Whoa!
I'm an angel.
Whoa!
Andrew and Dave.
No one
said-
got the right one.
I did
Uh-oh.
too.
Dave said Andrew's. Okay.
Actually, I'm the only one dead. I'll go back into the normal chat. Alright. Don't protect Sickguts. He killed me. Do I have any tasks here? No. Why do I have these? These aren't real tasks. These are just time wasters. Drew and Davey. There's Sickguts camping cams again. Oh, hey, one of a kind. Yeah, it's Sickguts. Not a question. I probably should be being Guardian Angel. I love how I turned it on. I gotta be the first one to use it. Oh.
I went to Cam's. Drew, you
Oh,
saw
no.
me with you,
The
right?
kind.
You went up north.
We were in that
Yeah.
building the whole time.
And I went to Cam's. You saw Cam's were right there where I left, right? Did you see
Yeah.
as you went up north?
I
Okay, as
expected
soon
to
as
see
I got
one of a
off
kind
Cam's, I went there.
So where's
Where
his
exactly
body?
was it though?
It was right next to Vitals. I went
Oh.
on Cam's and I saw it on Vitals, and then bam, there's one of a kind. But Drew, I can basically clear you because we were both on left
I
side.
can
like-
clear for this kill. Yeah.
I can clear Jimmy for this one.
I could kill Ginger.
Yeah, I saw Ginger at the top of the
Yeah, it was
drop
me
shift
and-
with somebody.
It was
With
me.
Jimmy.
Yeah, me and Ginger been following around doing tasks together.
Yeah, those two are clear.
I'm still kind of sus of Jim
So it's
because
Liberty,
I saw
Moki, and Sickos.
Yeah,
I
Jim
saw
is
him
kind
at
of a-
north, and then I saw him
I saw
in
people
south.
at the
No,
It was like
beginning
on
of the
top of
round,
the map.
No,
and
you
then
cannot.
I
Jimmy's just clear
was
for
like
this kill.
alone.
Just for
and
this
that's
kill. I'm not
unfortunate.
I
saying
never
entire
been,
round.
Dave. Me and Ginger
Dave and I
been-
were over in O2.
But isn't this a
Actually,
double kill?
Oh, wait, I got a question. Anybody been with Andrew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
me,
Dave had-
me,
Yeah.
and me and
Wait,
Drew
wait.
were
When
cleared
were
each
you
other
in
before I
O2?
cleared
Bye,
When were you
Sickos.
in O2? Because I was going to O2 at the end of the round because I had to do water wheels.
Okay, so
So-
at the very end of the round is when Dave and I went to go to Cam's, and then he went over and found one of a kind's body.
Excuse me?
Yeah, from the
Okay.
cams. I saw it on
So it
cam
was.
before.
You probably left. Like, did you guys go from O2 to electrical?
With Sickos.
Yeah, so we left from the top.
Okay. So
Because-
you probably just like I barely
Left
just
as you
missed
went
you when
in.
I went into
Yeah.
O2 for water wheels.
Yeah,
Dang
because
it.
Dave and I did canister and then tree together.
Okay.
Sickos, what did you see?
Yeah. I didn't do anything. I was in. I was going
Wait,
into
wait. It was wait. Who was with Dave?
Please
Me.
don't.
Drew.
Wait, hold on. Drew and Dave are saying they were together.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
and then
Can we
I
please hear
split from
Sickos?
Drew at the last minute to go.
Sickos.
I
over
was.
to
I was in
Bonnie.
the.
Sickos.
I was in the.
Weren't they the two that we were assessing last
Liberty?
round though?
Yes, that is correct. Can you please listen to Sickos real quick?
I was in the. I was
Okay.
going towards the. Not
crazy.
going towards. I was in the decontamination hall.
Which decam? Top or bottom?
I don't know what you mean. I haven't
Top
played-
right hand corner of the screen or next to office, the bottom?
Well, so here, I was in the office. So what I did was I was going out of like Got it from like kind of from what? I think from lights. I'm not exactly sure. I have bad memory, so like I went like to the left side, down into the side.
Already skip on 7. Oh, you guys think it's Jim? Who voted for Jim?
I voted for
Also the
Sickos.
imposter?
Wait, who voted for Jim?
Possibly both the imposters.
I can only protect against one. Yeah, of course you have no task to do, so why linger? Protect Dave. Sucker! It's not gonna work second time. It works! Ha 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 ha! I did my job! Yay, let's go do tasks. Yeah, I can't protect anybody for now anyway, so. There's Liberty. Go watch them. Damn it, couldn't protect them for forever.
Yes!
Shit,
Yes!
I was scared.
Oh my god, whoever the Guardian Angel is, you probably saved my life. I have no idea who you saved. Purple's
wasn't
body
you, it was
was the far left O2 in the tree.
No, it's like a
And he's been dead for a while.
Okay.
And the only other person I saw over there was Liberty.
Wait,
Liberty
can I
was on
say-
cams.
Wait, can I
Yeah, I
suggest
checked cams, and then I was going
Who's
to
the
go
body?
to lab to do my node, and then
Except
I
by
was,
true.
went back to the lights.
I was like.
Who was
looking
next
at-
to each other? Who
I was
touched each
looking at
other?
everything. I was looking
Literally
at everything.
all five of us except for Liberty, I saw this game.
Is that Ginger
Yeah,
speaking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ginger,
I saw
explain.
everyone but Liberty.
Liberty was, I just said was on cams.
Yeah, I was on
Oh.
cams.
I don't know.
Alright.
So
I
if you
just
saw the
everyone
cam
but
light
Liberty.
on,
So
if you saw the
Ginger,
cam light on, you saw where
Ginger,
I was.
can you explain where you saw Dave, Jim, and
we were
Me and
all-
Sickos?
Jim were together
yeah.
like basically the entire round.
Yes.
Came after lights were
I saw you
turned
guys
on.
go into decontam and then go
And
to
then-
specimen.
And
Me
then
got
we
90
saw
seconds.
Dave and
Yeah, we
Sickos.
saw Dave and Sickos in Speci.
Yeah,
And then Dave, we went
And
the
you
other
were
way.
kind of
Sickos went
stalking
with
us
us.
the entire time.
So, wait, Dave went the other way when Sickos went with us.
Yeah, Dave went that way. Sickos went with us.
So, is it Dave?
I don't like being
Maybe
alone
do.
with like one person.
It's
'cause
two
I feel like I'm
imposters,
exposed
guys.
to-
Two
Yeah, that's what I'm
imposters.
saying.
And I'm kind of amused
I think
that
I
they
know who it
kill
is.
Andrew.
Can I
Because
just
Andrew
mention
was
that me and
sus.
Drew- Can I just mention that me and Drew were together for multiple rounds, and you guys even mentioned it that we could possibly be plotting the kill, and then Drew
Correct.
dies when we're
That's
not
correct.
together one round?
What if you were marinating?
Can I just put that out
and
there?
slip on the leaves in the
wouldn't-
O2 room?
I would
People
not
died
put-
though. People
Yeah, I
died
was
while we were
suggesting-
together.
I think I have
People
an
were
idea.
dying while me and Drew
Yeah,
were
there's
together.
two
and Vouch was
imposters
pretty
Okay.
there.
Yeah, but
The-
me and
the
Drew
dead
were
body
together
was
the
on
whole
far
time.
left
What
for
I'm
a
saying is
long
Drew was an
time.
imposter, and if I was, I would have killed him.
Where was
Can I say
everybody when,
something?
when I called the body?
But, yeah.
Yo, Monkey, can I
Like-
say something?
What?
That should clear it.
Alright, so here's my thing. I think it's Dave and Sickos. Alright, they went the other way and killed.
Okay,
Sickos
and
did
did
what?
what?
And
What
then
did I do?
I was
Sickos
with
were
you.
gonna.
I
Sickos
was
were
living
gonna
with you.
close.
What do you mean it's me?
No, listen. Sickos were going to go up with
We
me
got 15
until he
seconds.
saw Ginger, so he couldn't kill me or Ginger because we've been sticking together. So
I would
he
have
got
to
put
say
have to
I
pick
trust
I'm just
Sickos
saying,
because
Dave.
we were in
I got
the
Dave.
Someone got it right.
Alright, Dave.
I could have killed Dave.
Pick
I
one.
would kill Dave.
Someone
yeah.
rushed
What?
lights and
GG's guys.
think-
That's crazy. GG's.
rushed
Good job,
lights
Loki.
and other stuff.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oof. We lose.
Don't get killed a button.
Okay, I can only guard one. 12, 11, 10, 8, 7. Good. Thank you.
Who are you voting? Ginger.
Why did you hit the far right light switch?
I didn't mean to.
What the hell was that? I was like, oh no.
I did not mean
See,
to
this
do
is
that.
why. This is why I always like if I'll see someone else on lights, I like awkwardly stand
I
and stare at them
waited.
because otherwise, all that happens is we just keep like playing with the lights. And I'm like, okay,
No, it was just the far left and the middle one was off, and I turned the
Yeah,
far,
I'll
the
admit,
middle
that
one.
was
Right.
me.
Again,
And he's
this
at
is
the
why
middle
I
one,
just
too.
stand at a distance and watch, like just at the edge of the field of vision.
Yeah, I saw Jim there, and we both got it at the same time, and I was like, is he gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? And we kind of both waited for each other, it looked like.
And then I done it, and then you done it.
It's like, why did you go for the far right one?
I
didn't
was
mean to.
standing like right at the edge of the field of vision where I could see like both of your feet on lights.
Jim,
Alright, so I got a question.
you can
Alright,
win now because of that.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm dead. No, me and Jen have been together the whole round.
I know.
So,
Do all rounds.
Mookie, you could clear Liberty, right? And I could-
Liberty was on cams when the dead body was right below her in.
so you don't.
tree.
So you don't fully clear her.
No,
Yeah,
I,
clear
that was
someone who.
that
Oh, you
was
can
the
do. You can
round where
vent
like
from
he
tree
saw me.
to.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cams.
He
saying.
saw me on cams, and then
Because Mookie,
There was
I
nobody
think
else
didn't see me.
there.
I kind of trust
I
you.
feel like I've been playing this game solo the whole time. It's actually been kind of
I
depressing.
want to hear from Sickos.
Yeah,
I want to hear from Sickos.
I was
It's
with
my- I think
Genji,
it's
so
Sickos.
if something at lights happens, we know who's dead. So narrow it down to one person.
No, I want to hear I want to hear your story, Sickos. Tell me a story.
Okay, once upon. I'm kidding. So like when, like how far?
Make
or
up
back?
something. Lie.
A lie? No, lies are bad.
Yeah, and then if you don't lie, you're gonna get tossed out. If you do lie, you might not get tossed out.
How do we know if
What?
he's lying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how we know?
Oh,
Wait, why
Ginger
are
and
we
Jim
doing
already
this?
voted. Who'd you
Yeah.
vote for?
I thought was
Yeah.
I've just been voting.
I'm just saying
for
Sickos.
the people that I think are most sus,
Yeah.
and then waiting for people.
Okay,
that
well,
actually-
this is a team game,
voted
so
Wait.
tell me.
Hey,
I
hey,
voted for
It's
Sickos.
true.
hey! What the
Alright,
hell?
I've seen
Here's the
Liberty
thing.
There's
the
8
entire
crew
game.
members.
I haven't
I'm
seen
just
anyone the entire game either.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been
why
a
you're
very
sus.
sad game.
That
It's
is why
sad.
you're
I
sus.
want
Liberty was on
I'm
cams.
here and I'm playing this
Okay,
game
okay,
alone.
Mookie,
Jim,
Trying
who'd
to
you
play
vote
Virus
for?
alone,
I
it
vote for
sucks.
Sickos.
Sickos.
Because
not me.
I think Sickos would have killed me, but and then Ginger walked up, so he couldn't kill one of us. Because he
I
knows
wouldn't
we've
say
been
it's me.
together.
Well,
all
Jimmy,
the
you
time.
deserve to live because you
Thank
switched
you.
that right switch.
Sorry, Sickos.
Who didn't vote?
Sicko.
Wait,
Are we
who did
doing
vote?
I voted.
Oh,
Sickos didn't
Who'd you
vote.
vote for?
it was Sickos.
Liberty, who'd you vote for?
Please tell me it's Sickos. No!
Oh,
Oh,
my.
Wait,
shit!
did I miss? I thought I hit skip, but I didn't.
You're not
I guess.
needed, yeah.
Nah, Now I'm kind of worrying about this, but now I think it's
It's
Gingy now.
scary now.
And I
Why
think-
is it me?
Yeah.
Dude?
Just because I
nobody-
sussed to one
no,
person I didn't see
Let me say
any
something.
round.
Let me say something. You might just be sticking with me so you could kill your story because nobody has been dying except for one person every single time we
Guys.
pull the button.
Jimmy,
Then I
someone
don't
got
need to
vote
saved
me
by the
back.
Guardian Angel.
Oh no.
One of the rounds.
Jim, I don't know what level you are. You're level 13. Let me tell you something. If we're
I'm level
4
50.
people, yeah, if we're on 4
Yeah,
people,
we
we're
don't
not going to
want to
vote
vote
someone
yet.
out. Because if we vote the wrong person out, the imposter will gladly
Yeah,
stab his win.
It's playing with, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
no.
Why you have victory green
Yeah.
purple? Ah, that's covering up the game
I'm
code.
not trying to Gingy.
I don't want anybody to see what the code is
Jim,
when we're on
I'm
the
gonna
menu
vote you
screen.
out
That's
if you
why I
keep
have
doing
that.
this.
And
I'm
yes, we're
sorry,
playing
but
with
I
a
think I
80%
think
chance that one
it's
person's the shifter.
I mean, Jim's
Yeah, I think
whoa,
it's Liberty
hold on.
too.
Yeah,
I should pull you up to 100%, to be honest.
Here and you're like,
I'm
it's
putting
gotta
myself-
be Gingy, and then you're freaking out because
I'm
they're
not
No,
voting for them
accusing you
again.
of things.
Ugh,
and all
because-
of a
yeah.
Arguing
sudden,
is
You're like, oh wait, no,
Dang.
it's Liberty. I see how it is. I
Because
think
nobody's
Jim's been
been
trying to
seeing
throw
you.
too much sus this entire game.
Ginger, who
And
you
it's
voting
just
for?
being loud and obnoxious.
Skipped.
You skipped? Okay, I'm skipping too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not voting again, even if.
Why are we voting on 4?
Because I can.
Jim, you just wasted your button.
Moki being a little
Wait.
aggressive.
Moki, did you use a button yet?
Gingy's the best
No, I
ever.
have not.
Alright, good.
Well, that could have gone better. Sorry, Liberty, I have to. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sicko's not happy with me. All the ghosts follow in Liberty. Oh, nice. Good job, Liberty. Yeah, do it as Jim. That's smart. Just gotta hope you find... Go look down. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to be on your side. That's smart. That's smart. That's real smart. That was close! That was close! That was so close! Liberty probably pissed. But probably killed anyway. Yep.
Okay, it's nah. Oh fuck, I forgot her name. What's her name? Liberty. It's Liberty. Yep.
Wow, really?
Yes, it's Liberty.
Really? The one
Yes.
person none of us saw the entire time, and also
That's
the
what
person
I
who was
said that.
camping Button?
Yeah, bye, Liberty.
I wasn't
Also,
camping button. I actually was
you
running
literally were
around
camping
trying to
Button.
find someone.
You were
I was
standing
not
still
actually
in front
camping
of the
button.
Bye, Liberty. Go
I
ahead
wasn't
and
even
go.
behind the button. I was by the admin table so I could find people. Oh my gosh.
You were right at the button at the end of this round.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were.
actually.
She
I was
adjusted
going to
funny.
leave admin to try to get
Hold
to
on.
communications
Wait,
to find
is
you.
Jimmy shapeshifter?
No,
Alright.
yeah, Liberty was shapeshifter.
I
I tried to save
Liberty shapeshifted into Andrew earlier, didn't she?
Yep. I protected Dave the round you guys voted him off.
Yeah.
What are beans?
I
I'm
already
always
know.
the one
Oh,
who
beans,
always has a lot to say is
they're
the one that get
currency.
voted out. I'm just
Added
gonna
to
shut
It
up.
was Drew earlier, wasn't
Currency
it?
for the in-game
I was
stuff.
just. I swear, I could not find anyone this entire game. It was the worst game of Among
I was
Us.
following you around. Yeah, you had the
It's
worst
not.
luck.
It's not even a solo game.
Always have
Yeah,
I felt like it was. I
Is
thought
that
it
why
was
you
a
run
single
cams?
player.
Yeah, looking for
Yes,
people.
because I was trying to find people. I was like, are there people
Yeah.
here? I checked admin table like 20
Another-
times that game.
Another really good tip as imposter is just like take the vents. Just go to take a vent, kill, and then go back if you did kill.
Yeah. And is that why you were getting like? Is that why you were talking over Sicklets earlier? Is just didn't want him getting voted out? I
A
think.
little bit. 'Cause- I mean,
Yeah.
well, I got kills, but every time I got a kill, it was because I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally found somebody. So I just
Yeah.
immediately killed them just with reckless abandon.
Big map.
You kind of hesitated with me though.
No,
Oh,
I protected
You
you.
got protected. You got protected, and then I stood by you until my kill cooldown.
Yeah.
I kind of like waited there. I was
Refresh and I
like,
killed
do
you.
it.
If
Do
you
it.
would've-
And I-
if you would've killed
I
Gingy,
got
I think
clutch
it
with
would've-
that with
You
that
didn't have to
protection.
protect me, whoever that was.
That was me.
Me dying was okay. I was like, man, she's not killing me.
I realized you probably thought that,
Like,
yeah.
didn't protect Dave, we probably would have won that.
Yep.
My bad.
Jim was all over that. That was so funny.
Dude.
Oh shoot, we started?
Yeah, game
Oh,
started.
fucking the memes.
Of course you were doing memes. That's why I started. To save the world from your memes.
Did you see that meme about Will Smith?
Maybe.
Let's not
Probably
talk about that.
What I feel like Moki and Gingy would get along pretty well despite the age difference. Also, why do I feel like Moki doesn't realize the age difference? Mostly because Gingy's voice is deeper than you'd expect. Now that's the one nice thing Guardian Angel does, is the first person to die usually gets kind of shafted because they just die and are not in meetings. Check I was worried now. Is Davey's not muted? Oh, does Davey not realize we started? I deserve that. Oh, good God! I'm already an angel again! I don't know who to defend against, though.
Yeah. Brown's dead. Brown was, I think, in 02, wasn't he? Yellow?
No, he was at where you turn that thing on that you need to wait 59
Comms.
seconds to
Comms.
comms. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him go south from electrical, and I went to vitals and saw him dead. I
Wait.
saw 2 other people in vitals with me.
I was
Oh,
going
no.
into.
Oh my god, I saw someone in comms earlier. I saw the names
Liberty.
over each
Was it
other.
Liberty?
What?
Liberty, Jim?
Why is everyone like going on
Liberty
Liberty?
and Jim
Jesus.
were both in.
Yeah.
Liberty and Jim were both in comms at some point in this game.
Why is everyone
I saw
always
them.
bowling with Liberty?
Wait, how do you know I went into comms? I didn't go into comms.
Me and Jim were right outside of weapons, and I saw you walk in.
How to be a shit?
And
Oh,
then
I
we
saw.
walk
Okay, I
into
saw Brown
office.
because I was checking for a dead body, but I didn't go all the way in. I
Past
came
it.
back out and I was going down to
Yeah,
specimen through
you-
admin, so it
you
was
said I
after
was
I
into
saw
then
him
you said,
doing,
actually, no,
I
I-
think he was either doing
How
uploads. He
long
was
was
on like
that?
the computers,
How
not on
long did you
the.
go to specimen through the bottom side?
I was going there when the body got called. I clicked on the
Liberty
door
is so dead.
and it
Who's
was.
your, who were you
I went
with?
in and it shut and it was
Weapons?
starting to go, and then the
What
body got
was
called.
I was with Jim.
Jim and Ginger and weapons and Liberty and who else did you
I
see?
saw Jim as I was going down, like when I went in the side of.
I love
admin,
how I turn on the
I saw
Guardian Angel
him
and then I'm the one who's gotten to use
when I
it
was going
twice.
down towards
I mean, I did say
the
they could kill me,
specimen
so I
doors.
can't get too mad. I did say feel
Where is
free to kill me.
everyone at the moment?
Me and Jim were in
Oh,
at the
too.
table.
I was at Vitals.
I was at
It
the
doesn't
beginning
matter about
because I
right
just
now.
got back.
This
was
body's been
like-
dead for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10
Dave was
actually.
AFK. I was standing there protecting him and drop
You don't
ship.
say A-OK.
Yeah, he was AFK.
But it was someone, whoever was around, comms in the past 20 seconds.
Ivy also got a late start.
Probably
She
go
was
watch
AFK, came back right
I
before Dave
was.
did.
And then if I
But
protect,
the,
I'll
the
use the
imposter
protection
was
down.
definitely not AFK.
But
Because
also-
turned the light off,
ideal
lights off right in the
this.
beginning. Oh, I'm gonna clear yellow and teal.
So I guess
Hold
all
on,
your
I mean,
guys-
I'm a clear guy, right?
Dave
Yellow and
and
cyan.
Ivy.
I can't say that name right. Gather.
I've got to be clear. I'm just
Clear on
like,
Ivy. I get good clear on Dave though, just because he.
Oh,
he-
Liberty,
I
you
didn't-
went with me at the lights.
Yeah, I was with you at lights.
Liberty was at lights. She was there. Well, someone was flipping him up and down, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was me.
We kept getting off
Someone
on.
flipped him. Yeah, it came to a point where I went to hit them, and
Yeah,
someone
I kinda looked
hit
at
them,
it.
and I just waited for like 15 seconds for no one to like click the lights, and then I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it
yeah.
last.
Oh, 2 people don't like Liberty.
I
Who doesn't like Liberty?
The two imposters.
Two imposters.
oh, good.
I mean,
Ooh.
I can't blame him very much.
Sorry, Liberty, I have to. I must protect.
You're not muted, Dave.
Oh. Nope, must protect. Damn it, I protected the wrong person. Not that it mattered. There were too many people there. Oh well. If someone dies, that's on me. The disadvantage of protect is you can't hit the wrong person. Gotta be careful. Yeah, might as well just get tasks done, just 2 tasks. Oh, interesting. Comms sabotages the protect. Did not know that. So I don't know what task I have, and I can't use my special ability. Wow.
There's this one.
Hold on. Wait.
No.
Or
Jim, where were you right now?
Hmm?
Jim, where were you right now?
I'm in.
You're an admin? Did anybody see Jim?
I saw him at the beginning of the round.
Jim-
That's
I went from
Jim,
lab
I
passed Baby on the
Jim,
way.
you're alone,
Huh? Yeah.
right? You're saying you're alone?
Yeah,
I
Ginger
also-
was with me.
Is anybody else an admin?
Nope.
I was
Because
just
why?
walking into.
Wait a second.
admin.
Wait a second. Why would anybody be on admin when comms are out?
Well,
there was no
going
one
to
on
admin.
admin.
Anyways,
I went
Yeah,
Jim just killed
yeah,
right in front of us.
Um,
So
Listen,
two
Dave,
people,
listen, Dave, listen,
two
Dave.
people were on comms doing them, and I was like, well, I guess they suck at it. I'm gonna run in too. And I ran in. The 3 of us were on it,
Okay.
and I saw Jim come up,
Little
and I didn't
nicer.
click on comms yet. Jim killed 4 of a
That wasn't
kind
me.
right on it.
That
It was
wasn't me.
Jim. Well,
Ivy, you're muted, by the
you're
way.
telling us you're on admin.
Yes, I was on the way to combat past admin. That's
Either
when
that or
I-
it was a really
Well,
good.
he's not on admin. I think he's like saying he was in the admin
Good
area.
shifter kill.
I just call admin and office. I'll
I'd say
just
Jimmy,
admin.
Jimmy's
So,
at us right now.
but
Wait.
no one was there. Gingy and I were walking out of bottom specimen together,
That was
and no one
very
was on
scary.
admin table.
Oh, let me clear the 2 people who were on
I'm not
comms.
that scary.
Who were the 2 people
I
on
hate
comms?
being
Was Liberty, I
relative
think?
to people
I was
like
on comms.
I was not.
Ivy.
On
Ivy was on
comms.
comms,
I
right?
was on comms.
Oh, you're muted, Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah, so was.
Ivy, you suck at comms.
What?
Oh,
Suck at
Be
comms.
nice.
damn!
Well, she was on there for a while. I was like standing back.
Comms
like,
isn't
watching
the
her.
easiest thing. I know I'm
I
dead.
was
No,
like,
it sucks. I suck
She's
at
on
comms.
she's on a
I
laptop.
just got
I really
there.
suck at comms. So. Wait, and then someone else came up. Who's the second person?
I was. That's me.
I was
I don't
not
know
there.
who you are.
Go to
Echoes?
suck at comms.
Yeah, Sigurd sucks at comms too. So then I ran in. That's when Jim popped
Wow.
up. Jim
I
came
don't
up.
know, vote.
Wow.
Yellow came up,
It's
and
not
Jim
actually
splashed
Jim.
up and ran off.
That's
It was
good.
Jim.
Jim.
I don't
That's
think
a
the
good
body
out
got
Jim.
called.
Oh,
So-
yeah, aren't there shapeshifters too?
Before we
So
end,
the thing is,
Yeah.
this is probably a shapeshifter kill. Well, probably everybody voted for Jim because I said this.
I
But
skipped.
Jim,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll skip
I
this.
you're
I'll-
telling us you're an admin when comms
we
are
should
out.
vote out.
I was doing it.
No,
He might have just
being
been
in
like
admin
in
and being
admin
on
office.
admin are different.
But he's also like kind of already dead.
The hard sus here is a little bit like that.
Okay, Moki,
I'm gonna skip.
when reactor was called, what was up
Ooh.
with the little like
So,
running back?
Who wanted Drew? Who wanted Drew?
Oh, I
I
just
think
see
he
who
was
comes
checking
in
for
and out.
kills and
Yeah.
vents. He's checking for
I
kills
run
and
back
vents
and
running
forth.
between advanced technique.
Oh, good God, I still can't protect. There. Fix weather node. Down here. But I should protect against... Where's Liberty? There. I know you can kill. Or can they? Could that have been a shapeshifter the whole time? Disguised as Liberty. They're doing tests fairly convincingly. Or not. Nope.
I just saw
Yeah, that
Ivy
has to be
killing
real.
Camp.
What the heck
No,
was
Ivy. I
that?
saw what was called fuck. What's the name? I saw Liberty killing Camp.
I didn't see
Where was the
anybody. Just
body?
randomly Ivy fell over dead.
I saw Liberty killing.
Wait, where was
Camp.
the body though?
Oh, you tell
I
us.
was
you tell
in-
us. No one say anything. Say something.
I was in storage doing my fuel because I did
Well,
the first one and I went to do lights and then I went into storage to get my other fuel and the body got
Guess
called.
where the body is?
Where's the body?
Right under storage. Right in front of the cam.
Well,
Gingy.
I was in storage.
All right, Jim.
for
What
this.
did you
I
see?
did
Jim
not
was on
see it.
cams.
I didn't
Was
see
on cam.
Ivy.
Let Jim talk. Let Jim talk.
Alright, so what was called? What's his name? I forgot. Moki was saw
Yes.
me on cams.
Yeah, I
and
was
then
creeping all
went
over
to
Jim.
storage, right near the camera. I saw Liberty walked up, stabbed Ivy in the back, dead. Then went up to storage.
It could have been.
Wait,
shapeshifter,
where's
though.
the? Wait, if the cam. Hold on. You say you saw me killing cams, but the
Yes, I
thing
did.
is, the cameras are not under storage. They're up by the doors of electrical, and you say the body's
No,
under
there's
storage.
there's bodies. Not bodies. There's cams under storage.
Wait, where's that camera?
Top right corner of office.
For future games.
Right where you killed.
Gingy, you were the last person I saw with Ivy.
Oh, it's like by the
Drew, I
communications.
consider
tower.
Drew.
Okay, that
Drew
makes
was
more
in,
sense. Wait, no.
Let me
Was the
talk,
body
let
by
me talk.
like by the
Yeah,
communications
dead.
tower? Because I didn't see Ivy's body
It's
at all
between
going into
communications
storage.
tower and that com, and not
I
cam.
should turn shapeshifter to 100%.
Okay, well,
so
I
there's a
didn't see
guaranteed
anyone when I
single.
walked.
Drew,
When
I
I
can clear
walked
myself from
into
killing in
storage,
like
I
1
didn't
second.
see anyone, and I was doing the
Me?
fuel thing.
Okay, let
I
me just
mean-
explain what I saw here. So I saw
Yeah, it's kind of
Ivy.
sus.
I saw Ivy go out of office towards the left. And then shortly after, a few seconds later, I saw Genji also head that way.
Yeah, I saw Ivy like down by the vent water wheel, and I'm thinking maybe they're gonna vent, and then they ran at me, so I ran up to the cam, and then all of a sudden they
She
died.
was watching me. I was doing water wheel.
Okay, we
Wait,
skipped on
there's
this
invisible
route.
people then.
No, okay, no, maybe
There's
it was before
invisible
that.
people.
No,
I
Okay,
couldn't
she
see
watched-
Drew
okay,
or
hold on.
Liberty.
There was a
Well,
bit
I
of a
never
time
saw
gap.
Ivy either, so that's I would have seen her if I would I have seen her walking into storage?
Someone stabbed Ivy. We skipped on
Someone
this
stabbed
round,
Ivy, and I couldn't see him.
but there's still 2 imposters, guys. Okay.
There is 7, so skip on 7. Yeah.
Yep, and then yeah, there's still 2 imposters. Ooh, who voted for Liberty?
Me, I saw her killing cams.
And probably the
I'm
2
trusting
imposters.
Jimmy because
So
they
last
didn't
time it was
see
2
me apparently.
imposters, and this time it's 2 crew or 3 crew.
Oh, right, it's glitched. Because it was... Oh, I forget that there's a glitch with cams. Oh, it's still on cooldown. Interesting. Nope, that was a waste. Oh, well. I still don't know who the other one is. Oh, hey, you're finishing your gas. Yeah, I don't know who the other one is, so I kind of just have to camp Liberty. Monkey's dead. Technically speaking, she didn't try to kill him. But yeah, no. Someone should probably take care of it. That stupid arrow's not going to go away. I hate it. Too early. And Seconds is dead. No. So only Moki. Guess that's a good point. 1, 0.
Where's this one?
It was in cams.
This is an old one.
At
This
the
is an old
door
one, by
cams.
the way. This is old.
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah, I saw this on Vitals a long time ago,
Yeah.
I did too.
and I was looking around for it, but I couldn't find it.
So who finished all their tasks so
Same
far?
here, actually.
I mean,
Done.
Okay,
I don't
so-
know if Davey
I'm done.
and-
Oh, I'm not done now. I have to.
So do we think all imposters are like still alive?
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah, we
Okay, so
haven't voted anyone off.
so we have to vote. Because I think it's double kill, and then we lose.
Can I say something real quick? Alright, so Andrew, I could clear. I don't know if you could clear me, but me, Andrew,
Oh,
me,
Jim, I gotta
Andrew,
turn you
and-
up, buddy. I can't hear you for right
me,
now.
Andrew,
It's
and
too
Dave
loud.
have been walking together. So I mean, if y'all still sussing me, I couldn't do the kill.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
think
wanted to at least make some allies here because I don't want people to just be.
I
sus of
think
being
Jim
like,
is clear because this is an old body as well, so I don't think he would have like gone back to the body. and
Jim
reported.
watched me do
Yes, I
med bay.
did.
I don't think he had
But
scan
Andrew-
though.
No, I didn't.
I watched
Andrew is
Jim
clear.
watch you do medbay, so I can say Jim could have
You know,
killed you.
Actually, I
because was up
saw.
there the whole time.
Okay, so
I think this nerfs it down to
Davey
Liberty or
and
Genji.
Jim were in there. We saw
what about
Liberty
you,
over there on the right
sickos?
side at one point too.
I was touching the
No one
body.
cleared you.
Yeah, I
took
was
one in
looking.
half.
I was looking a lot on right side for the body. I had like a few tasks left, so I was kind of
Yeah.
making long loops to get to things.
Hey, Ginger.
Because I saw the body on Vitals
Hold on.
like not long after I think first reactor was called.
Yeah.
So
I saw it
Took you
before
out
the
of
the
reactor
picture,
was
Jimmy.
called.
Junior, where you been?
Doing
I
tasks.
saw the body
Found
way
no
before
one.
reactor was
Yeah.
called.
Very
actually.
sus. Only thing
I
I did
didn't
was
get
find out his
to-
body this game. And do
I didn't
tasks.
get to admin again until
And you
like
said
later in
you
the game.
saw
So
Liberty do it.
Yeah.
So the only two people that we haven't killed is Gingy and Liberty.
And Liberty, you said you saw kill someone.
Yes, I did. I saw that.
So you could shoot Liberty, shoot me. And then it's
Mhm.
down to you four who say you're all clear.
I haven't seen Liberty all game.
It was only one kill. Just
wait,
like-
who hasn't seen me?
I haven't seen you all game.
I haven't. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's Sickos is the only one I haven't seen all game.
I haven't seen
Yeah, I
Sickos
haven't-
much either.
But everyone
Yeah,
else I've
I
seen a
saw
few
Dave.
times actually.
Dave.
I mean, I don't know
Drew,
how
and
Liberty's
James
still
on
in.
Sickos
Oh
actually.
wait,
not
no,
true,
no.
not true, not
Sickos
true.
and I were down in
It's 25-second kill code, not 20. Damn it! I just
specimen
realized
or
that.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
did
counting
see
down to
you.
20.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, I
anybody
saw
kill Gingy?
Sickos
I'm voting
go
Liberty.
that way as well.
I'm voting Liberty. We have 5
Can-
seconds.
Can anybody
Nice.
kill Gingy? Ooh.
Oh no.
Sickos
dead.
with me next.
Alright, let's press it
I
back.
could have killed Drew down at Specimen.
I don't think it's Sickos.
Then Gingy? Anybody could kill Gingy?
Does everybody have the task done? I do.
You're gonna have to mute or go to the
I
other
do.
chat if you're dead and talk. Any dead people want to talk in the other chat? I'm gonna mission move over. Good talk.
I'm still. Why would Jimmy, 1, kill in front of 4 other people, and then 2, moving back?
Do it in front of everybody. Okay, let's go listen. I guess I don't
Wait, so
know.
Liberty.
Oh my god.
But
I knew it was you.
Right.
I knew it was you.
I had a hard.
I know who it is.
who is it?
It's you, Jim.
How is it me? I've been
Uh,
killed up past all these kills, my guy. I've been with
you
everybody.
came out of
every single-
decontam and went left. I saw your name through the wall.
But I didn't
Drew.
kill nobody.
I was watching you do tasks, Drew. You did the one there next to Medbay in that door. The
Wait,
first
Dave,
door
where are
on
you right
At
now?
the top. I was at Cam's.
Where are you, Jim?
Huh?
Jim was. I can tell you where Jim was. You go
Yeah,
ahead and say where
I
you
saw
were, there,
Davey.
Jim. No.
I
Tell me where
I
you
was-
were though.
I was right beside. I don't know. The closest camera I was near was no comps.
Okay, well I just saw you outside of Electric. You were
Yeah.
double
Yeah, that's what I'm
backing
talking about.
all around. Where was the bodies?
Dave, have you been on cams the whole time?
Yeah, actually, I have all my tasks complete. I'm kind of a loser and just.
So you
can't
saw
stand-
me. You saw
Hey,
me
I'm done.
go. You saw me go into laboratory, leave, go to comms, and then come back to laboratory.
Yeah, because you did a task in laboratory through the door. I was watching the whole time. I was watching Jim as well. Jim was checking vitals for a second. Or wait, was that Sickos on vitals and then he went north of vitals? And then disappeared.
Sickos was
and I
the
saw
dead
Jim
body
in
I
the
found.
Central. Well, was Sickos
Where
in
was
Central
Sickos
with
at?
Jim? Was he in the Central zone?
He was
like
in
the middle?
decom. He was dead in decom. Right behind decom.
Where's that? I'm so like.
Laboratory,
Is that
right side. I found him when I went back in. And that's when I think I saw what was. Yeah, because it was gray. Yeah, it had to be Jim. It wasn't blue.
It could have been shapeshifter then. And there's no way it could have been me. I was literally
Well,
next to
I-
comms.
was
On
on
cams.
cams, why would the killer be on cams? I just told Drew I watched him do his task
So
at
it's
medbay.
either
You watched
me
me
or
do
Drew.
wrong.
I've been killed multiple rounds, so I'm lost.
Mm.
And I could kill anybody. I was killed the whole time though.
The thing is, Jim also could have killed me back
That's what I'm
at
saying.
medbay, or Dave could have killed one of us. Then it has to be one of you two,
It's
though.
hard, but we got 13 seconds. So who is it? What are we voting for?
Go
We
with
can
your
skip
vote,
the time to attack.
But who think it is? Go for it. 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 Let's see if I'm
Fuck you.
right. Okay.
Fuck you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jim, you did great.
I saw the IM.
Dang, Jim,
of your
you did
name, but
good.
I think
little
Jim
gray
just got
leg
lucky.
running away.
Jim just got
Dang.
incredibly lucky.
Jim, you were so close.
He
You
ran
threw
out as I was
everybody
running in.
off.
My
Yeah.
alibi almost worked, but if you have more
That
You
time,
did
was,
You were doing
good.
moves that were. I was like, that can't possibly be you because those moves are just too possibly stupid, and they were so stupid I didn't believe you at all.
That was so nuts.
I
and
completely
you killed right
ignored
in
you and
front
just
of me.
harassed
I was
Liberty the
like,
whole
what?
time.
you know, I was trying to make it so believe, but I even voted out my own team.
Yeah, I know. That's,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so
I was like,
confused.
I knew you had to throw me under the bus, but I was like, dude, you don't have to throw it at, like, you don't have to, like, throw me under the bus and then, like, back the bus up and keep driving over me.
Liberty in the beginning, it was like 2 imposters. I thought Liberty was clear. I'm so confused in this game.
No, Liberty killed on camp.
I'm so
I
confused.
did not-
No one
I
admitted.
understand.
No one admitted to I voted for
Jim,
Liberty.
Hey, I did pretty good though.
I did.
Me and Drew,
Never said
I was one of
anything.
the first two.
I
Ivy
got
doesn't
behind
talk
Drew.
as much.
Yo, Drew.
before she even
What?
killed me.
I wanted to
I
hear
got-
more about why it was Liberty, and then Jim's like, it's Liberty, and I'm like, what? I'm so confused.
He
Because she
said
killed
she
him.
killed on cams like 5 times.
Jim killed right in front of all of us.
I
I'm
thought
like,
I thought
what
I
is
was at
going
least out of range
Speaking of
of
which,
cams
I'm gonna
there.
bump
No,
shapeshifter up to
but
100%
I
plus,
just-
so we'll always have a
I
shapeshifter.
I was like,
But
what is she gonna say?
Jimmy, though, why would you suss me so hard though, seeing me kill on cams
If no one else
as
saw
the other
it.
imposter?
You know how I killed in front of 5 people, but so Sicko was I did not know comms was out because I didn't call it, right? And then Sicko was walking to comms and I killed Sicko in front of all y'all.
No, you killed one of her comms.
No.
Well, on the car, my bad. Dude,
Because
I
it was
did
your
not
last
actually
I was
voted.
like, what is going
I
on?
was.
And you're like, I'm on admin. I was like, admin
Yeah.
work,
I'll be
bro.
right back.
Dude, my alibi stuck right there. Yeah, holy shit. I can't believe it. I almost won that shit.
You
Yeah, I
beat
was
me.
trying
I
to
give you
do
that.
Two.
Me to medbay
Dude,
earlier
no,
to
how many
watch me
people did I
scam,
kill?
but
You deserve that win. I was like, at the end.
Yeah, I actually did pretty good. But I was like,
You probably saved my
Already?
life back then, though, Dave.
no,
Yeah,
I thought
Baron
my
saved
alibi-
me.
Moki, I thought my alibi
But then
would
you
work, so
died
I was
immediately
like,
afterwards.
I was, you know,
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Liberty is
she-
all over me.
Uh-huh.
She
Oh,
loves
we just
me.
lost Ivy. Did Ivy
uh,
Ivy
Oh
you
no,
drop?
she disconnect.
Should restart probably.
Hang on. Say, I'm gonna. Hang on.
Okay, if your imposter just killed really crazy like.
Should
Stab
we
left and
restart
right.
or?
We're in the game.
We're in the game.
Oh, I stopped doing-
Ivy DC, but also DC'd from
Hey,
Discord.
just it's all what is this crowd?
Ivy. Oh, Ivy says they're going to bed. So okay, we can continue. We can go.
Uh,
Ivy's going to bed.
That would have been so bad if they fucked
She's
that.
tired.
Okay. I'll
That's
change.
gonna be a stat kill right there.
I'll change the settings next game then. Muting.
All right.
Mr. Dave, you're unmuted.
I think Davey wasn't with the group. Sorry, my bad. I need
Yeah,
to
I
remember
think-
to ask him
yeah.
first.
Oh, and if Pink was imposter and the other imposter wants to start over, that's cool too. I just saw yellow. So the body is in electrical. I was gonna turn
Yeah,
the lights
there's the
on.
body.
Yellow walked out of the light room, the light switch room.
I just got in on the white room, and the yellow passed me. So there was a shapeshifter there. I just passed him, actually.
That is a good possibility that it is a shapeshifter.
There is now a 100% chance of one shapeshifter.
No, I passed him actually.
Oh, did you
He
see
was going
yourself?
outside and I was going inside the room.
Wait.
I only saw yellow. I only saw one yellow.
Yeah, you were right because yellow was the killer, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
That's a good possibility.
It
too.
wasn't me.
I mean, I killed them, but it wasn't me.
Who was I with?
I mean, that could just be that could be a big brain
Alright,
play to be
Yellow,
like,
why
oh
did you turn
yeah,
the lights on?
I killed everyone in front
yes.
of everyone,
Well, if it
and
was-
I saw myself do it, so it definitely was a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
We know
That
so-
just sounds like a big
So
brain
wait a
play
second,
right
Yellow.
there.
Why didn't you turn the lights on?
I was just entering the room, I told you.
Was that you
From
I
what
was with,
direction?
Baron?
Are we
From the
voting
bottom,
for
from
it,
out to the
or are
left.
we just
We're
gonna
on
skip?
7. We
Voting
probably
for one of a kind or
shouldn't.
skipping?
Yeah,
I
skip.
voted.
You voted for who?
We
Who
skip
was
it?
with
you.
me in laboratory?
You voted for me?
Yep.
Oh hell no! I'm voting for yellow. Please vote for yellow.
If you knew D1,
I-
D1 DQ,
Please
I
vote
think
for
it's
yellow.
just a big brain play, but that's me.
Oh my
God.
god! You guys.
Hopefully,
Oh, I have to
Okay,
skip.
whatever.
What? All right, spicy round.
That-
Okay.
yeah, this is a round.
There's a D1 GQ vote.
Alright,
If
I'm
you
gonna
know
tell you
him,
who
let him know.
Yeah, I'm
Jimmy,
gonna
No,
tell you
it's-
who killed me.
Jimmy,
It
shut
was
up.
Moki. It
Shut
was
up.
Moki who killed me.
Everybody mute. Quickly before I mute as well, I'm going to say that in between rounds, post in the chat if you're leaving so that I don't start the game without you again because I keep doing that and I'm sorry. So just let me know in the chat first. Muting now. Bye, Jim.
I am getting off.
Okay, Jim. Have a good day. Sleep well.
You too.
Hi, Jim.
Good night, Jim.
Good night. I'm gonna win next time.
Bad night.
Yeah, now they're down to 8. I'm going to definitely up the kill cooldown. GMG. I think we've lucked out on Moki. Dang it. I know Liberty's hesitant to kill. They wait a little bit. I'm gonna change the kill cooldown now with that.
What?
Oh, shoot, there was a death chat. I thought we were down to 5.
Liberty, who was the shapeshifter?
It was me.
Yeah.
And yes, I did. I did.
We also
shapeshift
might
into
want to
one of
redo the room
guys.
because that's
I
is
did
that,
last
my
week.
is that
one.
4 times in a row
God.
Liberty's been the imposter?
I really don't want to be imposter.
We
I
should
actually
probably
enjoy
restart the
doing
room.
tasks.
Might just actually
I'm-
be good orange.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna remake
I know,
the
I'm
room.
just- I'm not having.
True,
I mean,
true, true.
What?
I saved your life.
What do we do? Leave the room and come back?
Who was
Yeah,
I with?
I'm
that
gonna
was
restart.
kill
Well, I'm
me?
gonna make a new room because this is a glitch with Among Us where sometimes the same person gets imposter several times in a row, and it usually requires you to
Yeah.
restart the room.
pretty
So
good RNG.
You can just invite us via friend code.
yes, I can. I added all of you as friends, so I can just add you.
Recently
Who were the
played
imposter?
with.
What's your
Okay.
name?
Dave tried to kill me.
My name?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do airship. No, it's too
We're
small.
kinda-
Let's do.
No, not airship. Did you say too small?
Yeah, we'll change
No,
that.
no,
That
this
makes
place
sense.
is.
You tried to kill
Let's
another
go to the
person.
medium. Let's do Mira.
Mira. Yeah, we'll try Mira.
Mira,
Ooh, I love
Mira,
Mira.
log
Mira.
this,
I think I tried to.
Maybe I
kill
can
you
get
while
imposter
you were
this game.
alive.
this. But
Oh,
Yeah,
six
Dave,
it.
I
Okay,
defy
you guys
your
all need to leave
murder
if I want to.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8
Wait,
people.
so I
One
just
imposter?
noticed through parentheses.
this group loves Mira. You will realize that after a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dave, I prevented you from killing Drew.
Yeah, I know that was sad. Oh, I got a kill, easy.
We were a team, Dave.
Is it
Wait,
Dave
so how
and
do
Liberty?
I join? Do I just join by code or by the?
I'm trying to invite people via the friends, so we'll hope that works.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Wait, do I have you added?
I added everybody recently. The only one I don't
Oh,
think I
shit,
have. Yes, I do have Sickouts, I think.
Oh yeah, I see
We have
Sickos,
me.
Liberty,
Wait,
Jim,
how do you
Ginger, Baron.
Okay. Failed to send game invite. I'm gonna put the code in chat too while I try to mess around with this. So if you want to just do the old-fashioned way, feel free.
Dave.
I want to check
ID.
and see if the friend code how it works.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try with.
Sickos.
And you'll need to leave the previous room or it won't work. So.
Liberty,
Yeah, I left.
Hold up.
Ginger. Friends list.
Just go ahead and
I'm purchasing item from the shop.
click.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot there.
Wait, I
I
can't
have
find the
a
game I'm
bunch of
looking
beans.
for.
Can't find the
Yeah,
game I'm
that's
looking
Yeah, I
for.
got
I think
tons
that
of
code
beans.
is too long. Is that code?
Oh, I messed
No,
up.
it's not.
I typed the wrong code in. My bad.
Why? Not WW.
Yep.
Brain.
Don't say the whole code.
Sometimes braining
There's
things is
someone
hard.
who harasses Davies chat who has been known to jump in when they are not welcome.
Yeah.
And they
Oh, we
like
can block him now.
Great.
haven't they come back with several
True,
alts?
not really stylish.
No, you like you need an
Before,
entire
yeah.
new Steam
Oh,
account.
yeah.
No, I got the glasses.
Oh yeah, we can
Oh,
block the
yeah.
person's Steam account now. Yeah, that's true. I can finally live up my fantasies of blocking Gingy in Among Us,
Yeah.
so he stops killing me.
Oh, where's
Although I
Ginger?
kill him
Still
too, to be
there?
fair. So
doing
I guess it's not.
Yeah.
Let's just say that
Damn,
Gingy and
there's
I.
still 8 of us left.
Baron, were
Damn.
you targeted in the beginning always?
I make myself a target.
So I was in another
Yeah,
server
he-
where they
Baron's
said
big
you
brain.
if you keep
Hold on,
killing
I'll
the
come
same
back to
person first time, was it 3 games in a row? Then it's an automatic game over.
But what if they're literally the only person you can kill?
I'll kill someone else.
If you kill, let's say Baron, for the first time in one game, and the second game it's kind of shunned on, but the third game it's automatically game over. Like everybody has to
The
leave.
thing is, I
I guess
invited
the game would
because
have been over by now.
yeah.
Because I was killed twice, the
Mhm.
first one and twice the second one. So
One of her kind, Gingy and I get killed a lot because we tend to be the big brain players
We know how to
who
play.
go off on like
okay.
examining things, so we're safe targets to kill first because
Wait.
otherwise we're either gonna
I
guess
can
dead right or
turn
be
the
totally
tides in
off.
Public rooms.
Interesting.
That's a hard thing to say. You can do.
Gingy and I are also the most aggressive murderers by far. When Gingy and I murdered us together, I think once we actually killed the entire
just
group
let
before the
you
first
win.
meeting was called.
Yeah.
It was great.
We'll just let you win.
No one could find the bodies. We just double killed a couple times. There was 8 players. There was the 2 of us. Everyone died. It was great.
Just randomly, the game over screen came on for
That's
everyone.
cool.
Yeah, we are murderers. I'll put it this way: me and
I kinda
Gingy.
wanna-
Last time we tried to play Among Us, it didn't work. So me and Gingy just stayed
Baron,
and
I
played
don't know
together.
if that's something you should be like super proud of. It's like, yeah, we're murderers.
Last time, me and Gingy
excuse
stayed
me,
on
what?
stream, added our phones
Liberty.
for alt accounts just to farm achievements.
Yeah, we have like
I-
every achievement except for like the 10,000 kills ones.
Yeah,
I recommend playing a game called
real life.
Stuck.
no, I was gonna say
Touching grass.
Elden Ring.
God, so many games just came up.
Touching grass.
Europa Universalis 4.
Dead by Daylight. If you're
Yeah.
really into killing people,
It's too realistic for me. I like the cartoon
it
violence better.
is.
That way I don't.
Yeah,
that way I feel
horrific.
sanitized.
I played
and
for a
don't have to
while,
care.
and
Tried to get into COD and
What's
it
her
too
name?
much blood.
Curly Fries is into that.
I have
Yeah.
friends who like Dead by Daylight, but when I watch Among Us feels clean and goofy,
cartoony.
fun,
Yeah,
cartoony,
I love it. Yes.
and I can
Just
joke about
saying.
it without feeling too bad about it.
Yes.
If anybody
Yes.
ever wants to play Phasmophobia, I'm down.
Dude, yeah.
But Dead by Daylight's just
Down as well.
nuts.
Oh yeah.
It
It's
is.
so scary.
It
Yeah.
is so
Oh wait,
scary.
sorry, I should warn people.
Well, that
yeah.
is dude. DBD is
Game
super.
start.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
Wait, is
actually
Sickles
am
back?
scared as hell as of it.
I don't think
Hi.
Sickles is bad. I
Just
forgot
kill
to
him
ask. Damn it.
And there's so many toxic people in it. Oh, quiet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One of a kind, you're unmuted.
Took you long enough.
Wow.
Be quiet.
Slow kill.
Alright, so Moki is up by the shoot, I forgot the layout of this map. It's by the admin map.
Okay,
That's
so
the
south of
admin map.
oxygen.
Yeah, like all the way up there almost.
'Kay.
Right between the doors.
You know
I'll say
where...
at least.
I know one person's clear.
Yeah, I
Sickos?
was gonna say
Who? I'm
Gingy
not
and I
saying- Welp.
Oh.
I was not gonna say who.
Oh, did you guys
Oh,
medbay
well,
scan together?
Yeah, we scanned together.
Okay.
So we're good.
And Liberty, you probably actually don't know if I'm clear or not.
I don't know if he's clear or not,
You-
but the
Whenever someone's
walked
like
onto
dancing
this-
or when they're dancing around you like that, get off the scanner and then check them.
So you can clear each other. You you
Oh,
cancel.
okay.
The first one should cancel halfway through, so they can clear the other.
yeah, I forgot to brain that idea.
I can clear Dave. And also, One of a Kind was up there with us for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
One of the
Sicko's
condos.
Yeah, I was the first one to go there with Dave, actually.
Yeah, and then Drew came in.
And then I don't think he would have had time to go up there and kill before the body was called.
I bet.
Yeah, same.
Did anybody else go
Anyone
up to
see
North?
Stickles and Baron?
When O2 was called in the beginning, did anybody else go up there? Because
I
it
was
may have
up
been
there
Moki did
before
that.
O2 was called. Me and One of a Kind was up there, and Drew was as well.
Okay.
Me and Drew completed O2 together when it was going
Yeah.
on.
The
Okay.
first O2 was called. I completed it back by the launch pad.
Also,
Hey, where
is
I was
Sickos
after,
back yet?
But I don't know.
Don't think
I'm
so.
alive
It
still?
probably can't be
Okay.
Sickos.
I'm
there's only
alive?
one kill, so technically could
You're
be.
there?
Definitely
No,
wasn't this
I was
round.
getting ice cream.
Where do I fuel
That sounds
the
good.
engines at? I have the gas.
At the very
Beginning,
beginning.
Wait,
I think
hold
you
up.
just get the
Hold
gas.
up.
I don't
Hold
think
up.
you ever.
Yeah,
got
you
off.
only. Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah,
like,
Skips
wait.
Skips a no accidentally.
It's
goes.
only one round, yeah. Or one.
Like, where do I put it once I get the gas?
You don't have to.
You
All you
don't.
have to do is
You
hold
just
it
get
down,
it.
and then you're done.
Oh, okay.
Gingy,
This
I
is
actually did
Gingy.
not vote you this time.
What a Gingy
Wow.
is.
It
Poor
actually wasn't me
Gingy.
for once.
One of the two people that are sus, and one of us is gonna die this round.
Oh, no. I'm eating ice cream, by the way, so.
I hope it falls.
Alright, Gingy, I hope you're still your toe.
You know what? I have.
Good.
I know I'm not supposed to unmute, but there's a big glitch with the thing, in Greenhouse where you move the leaves. It moves your character to the left very, very fast.
This was like in the O2 room. The tree room.
The
That
one
guard
that's
just
O2.
next to us.
So okay, the only person who didn't go do lights when lights got called was Baron. I'm pretty sure.
I was nowhere near it.
So. Yeah, you were. I saw you in admin because I went to do Prime
I was not an
Shields,
admin. I was in
'cause-
reactor the whole time.
Maybe Baron, because I saw him go up towards that room when I was going down to do the lights.
I've been in reactor the whole time.
Maybe
I-
the imposter
I-
shapeshifter.
maybe it was a
shapeshifted into
shapeshift.
Baron.
Well, remember the vents in Mira. All vents connect to all other vents, so
Yes,
he
they
could
do.
have
That is
been.
true.
That is also true. But yeah, I've been in reactor the whole time. I didn't go to admin at all.
What were you
Either
doing in
it's-
reactor?
either it's Baron
I had
or
the
it is
crystal
shapeshift.
task, and I had the unlock manifolds equivalent. I don't know if it's actually called that in this map. I know it's called that in the other map. The
I think
countdown
Baron
1 through
is
1 to
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I never left the cafeteria area. I did my asteroids, then I clicked on the button to do the weather balloon, and then I did my wires and storage, and then when the meeting got called, I was about to buy my drink from the vending machine.
I'm sus. I'm sus of Baron, but
Oh, that's
it
fair.
could have been a
Yeah, me either.
shapeshifter.
I'm personally sus of the shapeshifter, but I understand being sus of me too.
Well, I was with Dave in the beginning of the round, and
Yeah.
then I was with Sickos after the whites, and then we went both to the
Yeah,
table.
one
It
of them
wasn't
clear me.
Sickos on this round, unless the kill was in the beginning of the round.
Right, because who was all at lights? I know Sickos was there. I was there.
Yeah, I
One of
was
a
there, but
kind?
when I arrived, you guys already had the whites on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was there a
So
fourth
I
person
went
there?
straight.
Was it? Was it?
Not sure.
I thought there were 4 of us, but it could have just been 3.
I think it was 3. I think it was me, you.
But we have to vote, don't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm voting Baron, but I'm not sure.
Damn, there goes Baron.
Why am I sus? Why am I always sus?
It could have been the
Liberty.
2 imposters.
Yeah, probably the imposters.
I mean, the
How many
imposters
imposters
could've
are
been me,
there?
2, I think.
2 imposters, 1 shapeshifter.
Mr. Dave, you're unmuted. Found Drew and Launchpad.
The only person I'm pretty sure that didn't do this kill would be Sickos. And the reason for that is we were together almost the whole round.
Well, the guy can hear me that for that one as well.
Yeah, I was with him a little bit. I
The
guess
only
it was
time I
one
broke
where
off from
Luffy wasn't.
Sickos was on lights. Was for lights, and then I saw
Yeah,
one of a kind,
yeah, I
and then
turned
we
on- yeah, I
both
turned
we
on
all
the
ran
lights.
back down to
Yeah.
cafeteria, and then we all joined up.
Yeah.
So that was the only time I really broke away from Sickos. Besides, there was also one other time where I ran into communications to do like the flip the little switch for the divert power. But other than that, we were together the
No,
whole
I'm
time.
not sure how long was this kill, if it was too long or
Probably a
not.
long time ago, because I didn't see anyone
Yeah,
like in that
probably.
room.
Wait, which
Probably
room was it?
before
It was all the way by
power.
Launchpad.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, I was.
do
following
we
behind
do we
you
have
guys
one
the
imposter
other
out?
way.
We have to because otherwise
think
we'd be
it's
dead. So
two,
Baron
yeah.
Baron was
Yeah.
imposter.
Okay.
So just wait.
I
If we
have no
vote
idea.
one person out right now, it's the wrong person. Do we lose?
If
Yes.
the other person
It's not. It's
kills
definitely
someone,
not
yes.
Sickos. I'm almost certain it's not
Okay.
Sickos. And I know Gingy's dead, but he did clear me for scan.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems
remember
clear.
that.
I'm not saying. I'm
So,
sorry, but I'm not saying it's
The
Dave.
the only the
Yeah,
only thing I
Well,
can
I
think
have no
of.
idea who
The
it
only
is.
thing I can think of, Sickos, when we were in lab at the beginning of the round, I did crystal, and then you did the crystal, and then I sorted the samples, and then we left. Who was there? Someone else in there, or did both Dave and One of a Kind
I
go
think-
to?
I think Dave was there.
Where?
think.
Was he alone? Because I almost feel like that would have been a vent to. Like the only thing I can think of is, it obviously had to be someone vent in and vent out, and that
Yeah,
looks sus.
probably.
I'd say it's Dave.
I'm skipping.
Okay, yeah, you can vote me out. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, vote me out. Bye bye. I was the killer.
Why would you fix it? You could have not. You could have not fixed it.
Would have to be
Okay,
done.
so I have no idea. My
not
guess would be one of a kind, only because
if
of
it
how
was-
much I spent. Only because of how much time I spent with Sickos in the last round, and
Yeah,
the
but-
only time we got separated, he wasn't near a vent, and
The
I met him
problem
right back up
is,
where I left him.
The problem is, if it was me, I guess I could kill you right now. Why
Or
wouldn't
you
I
could
kill
be-
now?
Or you could be doing a big brain play. Remember, I'm hard cleared. I got hard cleared at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, but if it was Baron killing in the beginning of the game, could have been you. But I guess not last
I
round,
sussed
not last
Baron.
round.
I'm the one who got us to get Baron out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Remember, Gingy
Yeah.
Gingy hard cleared me, and then
Yeah.
I also hard cleared Gingy, and he died next round.
You're right. It's probably not you.
I'm gonna go to bed. See you later.
See ya.
Night, Gingy. Good
Good night, Ginger.
playing with you.
I like seen you both a lot though.
The other person I can vote is Sickos, because if it was you, you could have killed me there in the...
Sickos could have killed me
Inside
because we
the-
were alone almost all of the round before. But he could just be marinating. My guess is it's a one of a kind, but at the same time, I'm not sure.
Let's take a risk here. Someone, I don't know. I don't know. I've
I
seen you
have
both
to
a
vote on
lot.
Sickos because if it was Liberty, she would have killed me inside the reactor. That's the
I'm
only
hard
reason.
cleared. I wouldn't be. I can't kill you.
I'd say it's
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
a
I
kind
know.
though. I
I
don't
know.
know.
It's
I've seen Liberty more than
not you.
one of a kind.
And I guess one of a kind and Dave were not together all of last round, so.
No, I wasn't next to Dave. Only when we went to
Oh,
the
you
reactor.
almost won. You just needed to kill.
If
Was
you
your
had
kill
it, if
cooldown-
you had a fixed
Yeah, yeah.
reactor.
Was your kill cooldown on?
Oh, so close.
It was 1 second.
Oh, why did you hit
What?
that button?
Dang.
Well, no, it's
I never imagined that Sickos went to the button and was waiting there.
Yeah.
that's why he wasn't in the reactor.
you
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
won.
If I was on the
Oh,
other
well.
side, I probably could have.
It's all right.
We'll just have one
And-
imposter. You want to do Skeld?
One imposter scale could work. We asked Gingy. Is anybody else not coming back?
Or
I'll
Mira's
play
fine
one.
too. There's just probably one imposter.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
missing one of a kind. Are you still here? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He is.
I mean, one imposter Mira also can be a lot of fun because you just zip around all over the place. Just do a shorter kill cooldown.
True. I'm down for whatever.
And we've only
Yeah,
had
I'll
one
play
mirror round,
for
so
the now. I'll go to bed.
you headed to bed.
After one more, yeah.
Okay, one more round. Then yeah, we'll keep the same room. No reason.
We should have the shapeshifter.
I don't know. I think with one imposter, shapeshifter is pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps a lot. And I'll up the task slightly.
You gotta make it a challenge for the crewmates,
I
you
don't know
know.
which drum
I swear to God, if I get imposter though,
What, Dave?
I do not.
I swear to
It's
God,
on
if I
the
get
chat,
imposter, I'm gonna
ask me.
shapeshift into Liberty and kill someone.
And said okay.
Okay.
So, if you see people get killed by me, very obviously we know it's Baron then, right?
I admit nothing
Obviously.
except everything. Ah, damn it! What?
I don't know what the fuck that means, Dave.
Me neither.
water plants, which is 2 steps, and I have balconies. This is my only. Oh, I see. Feel like they're clear. They're just doing their thing. Dave hasn't been talking much for his own community, not I will say. Hey, Liberty. We're dead, aren't we? No, we're not. Okay.
That'd be long enough.
Maki, all the way down on the balcony.
Hey, that's twice in a row.
Yeah.
It's an old body.
I think
Davey
Liberty
is
was
muted,
up
is
in
that
reactor with me.
Yep. I know there were
I was
people.
up in reactor for the end. I was doing a lot of the other, like, my first task I went to do was the watering can one, so.
I can clear Dave.
I saw a couple of people throw out, but nobody can hard clear me the entire round.
Did Baron before reactor was called? Where were you?
Before reactor was called, I did my card in the admin
Okay,
table.
that checks
Then I
out.
did the button thing.
I
Then I
didn't
did.
see you. I didn't see you when I was going up there, so I was just wondering if you were actually there. But no, I was like, was that a shapeshifter that was Baron? But no, you were there. Okay.
No, that was me.
I really know at all who this imposter could possibly be.
Is there a shapeshifter option?
Yes, there is a shapeshifter, 100%.
I think whoever the imposter is a shapeshifter.
Correct.
Yeah.
Imposter is guaranteed shapeshifter.
The only people that I saw this round were the two that were at reactor now with me.
That was me and Liberty.
I'll admit I've done none. I have not fixed any sabotage.
I did see Moki's scan, but I don't have scan, so I couldn't actually check. But
Yeah.
I realized that point is moot because they're dead.
Yep. So I can't confirm if anybody else did.
Alright, Dave's clear.
Yeah, Drew is the same. We were
Hey,
sitting in the beginning room.
I'm just gonna say, you wanna like run back with me there at the beginning, because I didn't get to actually finish it where I was gonna go try to do reactor.
At the very beginning, I had to go back to Launchpad, so I saw Davey and Drew together.
Yeah, I was sitting there waiting on the task.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go out yet.
That's going back to Launchpad sucks. That's relatable. I was so bad when I went to reactor to do the button. I was like, go back to Launchpad. Oh, fuck.
I have to head back there because I get to finish it.
This map with everyone being an engineer is a lot of fun because that way not having to go to the Launchpad is best. It does make the scanning thing horrible though.
Yeah.
But this is a great engineers only map. Sorry, Moki, wasn't able to find out. Oh, okay. Revenge on me for that before. That's fair. Right, I'm so used to playing with QE these days that I keep pressing that reflex to get it to rotate. There's no rotation in Among Us because it's Among Us. smoke, you have to go someplace. Looks like it.
All right. So I was in admin. I was watching on the table. I saw someone in storage, and then I saw someone bouncing around from Launchpad to the locker room to medbay, and then finally I saw a balcony light up, and then I saw 2 people in storage, and then I was like, that was suspicious. Randomly starting to see 2 people in storage, and what do I know? I walk in, Baron's body's on the floor in Sickos, who apparently is dead, was walking out of cafeteria, so it was a shapeshifter kill, and I have no idea who it is. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay.
So
Well,
the
me and Drew
weird thing
confirmed
is,
each other.
I saw Liberty. I saw you going back to Launchpad when Dave and I were in medbay.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning of the round, that's what I did, because I only had the one thing to do. I had, like, the
Turtle.
divert power there, and then I was going up because I had admin prime shields, and the next thing I was going to do was do the office task, like the one that's, like, upload kind of thing, or whatever, but I decided to check admin table to see if anyone was venting around.
Yeah, I thought I also
Were you
saw
at the table?
But if you
admin
went-
table,
but-
Liberty?
What?
Were you at admin table?
Yes, I was, and I saw, one,
Okay.
I saw 2 people, so, hold on. Dave, Andrew, you guys were in laboratory, weren't you?
in reactor, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that lab reactor area, it's one of a kind then,
Yeah.
because I saw 2 people in that area, and then there was one person venting around. Like I said, I walked out. I walked down to the cafeteria after seeing 2 people.
I was the one at laboratory doing the pieces.
Wait, yeah, we did see you leave laboratory.
Yeah, I was doing pieces at lab. It wasn't me.
Well, right, but I just the only thing, Dave and Andrew, if you guys were together, it has to be one of a kind, because Sickos is dead, and he's the one I just saw walking out of cafeteria right before I reported a body. So one of a kind had to shapeshift here.
And why it wasn't you? Couldn't be you.
I gave a huge TED.
Oh fuck! I didn't click. I didn't click. I didn't click.
Guys,
Wow.
I didn't hit the check mark. Fuck.
guys.
GG's.
Yeah, Dave, you better get going.
Dave, you're unmuted, but the really silent fucks were hilarious.
Fuck.
Well done, one of a kind.
You know,
I knew.
one
I
of
Guys,
knew.
four
guys,
guys.
I clicked and I
My
was
little
in the check
TED
mark
talk
and
at
didn't
the
hit
end
it.
there,
Yeah,
I
that
was
was a
right.
new
I was right.
mistake.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Oh,
Liberty, the
you
thing
were
was,
the
you
con,
explained it very
tricked me.
clear, and they all voted on 4 against you. I just
Oh
thought
my
that was
God.
really...
I mean, one of a kind voting is fair. I don't blame him for that.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Wait,
then
No,
I
hold
the
on.
other person
Wait,
who
hold
voted
on.
for her was a very
feel,
new
I
mistake.
feel stupid. I was like, fuck. I was wrong.
You panicked?
No, not just
No,
wrong.
yeah, I
you
was
don't
like,
vote
there's
on
5 seconds
4.
left. Well, I don't want to vote for one of a kind if he's.
You don't
I
vote on
knew it.
7,
I
you
knew
don't vote
who
on
it
4.
was. I knew
Yeah.
exactly who it was, and it turns out I was right.
Kinda
Occasionally,
did,
whenever
Dave and I were together
whenever
the
I
entire
whenever I report
I
a
just
body and then
believe-
have a
There's
TED talk, I
actually-
probably have a reason for having that little TED talk.
There was actually
Okay.
2 mistakes
Yeah.
there. So one person voted for the wrong person, and one person didn't vote.
Yeah,
that
Drew
was-
apparently
Yeah,
forgot to
no,
confirm
was
his
just as
skip.
Hold on. I know one of a kind voted for me. Who voted for me? Who
Dave.
voted for me?
No, they voted for you, but
Dave.
I
It's not
did
all his
knew.
fault.
I didn't.
Well, Drew
It's
apparently
one mistake.
didn't realize he
I
didn't
It's
told
confirm.
you where you
Mistakes.
were. I knew where you were.
I know.
I was like,
know.
you had to be in reactor with Drew.
But it's not all
That
Dave's
was-
fault.
But then one of a kind said something that kind of made me think, wait a minute. You know, Liberty could definitely be just like bullshitting us and like killed them and then told us where we were for that to be the cover up. I don't know. So then I was like, because one of a kind was with us at the beginning for like a small amount of time. So I was like, there's no way he had enough time to kill what? Wasn't it 2 that game?
No, it was 1.
See, okay.
Or just 1?
One of
Oh,
my,
okay, never
I
mind,
probably
okay.
shouldn't say this, but one of my tells is when I'm not imposter, I will give you elaborate details as to why I'm correct
Yeah.
about when I know someone killed.
We gotta
Yeah,
run
And
that
we-
back.
if I come into a meeting
Yeah,
and
we'll
I
go
have an
again, we'll go
elaborate
again.
story, it's definitely I know what
everything.
happened.
I'm starting to figure out the difference between imposter you and crew you.
One of my tells
I'm a
is that I'm an
terrible
asshole when
liar.
I'm the imposter, whereas when I'm a crewmate, I'm an asshole.
If I get killed the first time in the next game,
Wait,
I'm
you mean
turning
you're
my
not always?
computer off.
So that's the joke, is that I'm
Turning
always an
the camera
asshole in these games.
They're always an imposter.
I do my best to act the exact same no matter what to make sure that you can't be like, oh, he's way more aggressive than usual. He's probably the imposter.
Yeah.
It's also why I'm
See,
almost
my-
always by
my thing
myself.
was, I was waiting for everybody to talk, and I was like, okay, so are we skipping? And then I waited too late before I said
Yeah.
anything, and then I didn't click.
Yeah, I should have just clicked on one of a kind, because one of a kind was it the other
Or
game.
skip and make
Actually,
sure.
I was
Yeah,
I was
no,
doing
just
it
skip
because
on 4,
I was,
doesn't matter.
I was inside the
You don't have to do
web
it.
doing the pieces or trying to
Weren't
Looked like
you
you
trick
were.
you
in
guys
the
doing the
lab, though?
pieces. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
there.
and
We
it made
passed
me
him.
think
Yeah.
that you're. That's
He
what
fucked out.
Aqua did it.
But I
When-
was telling the
when
truth, I was
started doing
inside,
the pieces
but I
and
already
stuff.
killed him before, but I was inside at that point.
Oh, I'm pretty sure to mention that.
And
'cause
also, I actually
was
died
trying-
way earlier.
I knew he
Sickos was the
there.
recent kill.
Yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah,
I
I
died first
died
to
a
go.
lot. I died like over a
Wait,
minute
did
ago.
I actually see Sickos then leaving the cafeteria?
Nope, he was dead already.
No, it
that
was me.
Okay.
It was me.
Okay, that was a shapeshift still. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, ready to go again?
Yeah, let's
do it.
start.
Almost.
Yep.
I have
Gotta
to
run this
spend
back.
all my
I will not
points.
vote
Yeah, let's go.
Like that again.
You have to do
Don't
what?
worry, Dave. I'll take it.
Cosmic Cube, but we're good. I was doing it while you guys were
Oh.
talking.
Oh, which
Yeah,
one?
don't
Which
worry,
Cosmic
don't
Cube?
worry.
I have the
Yeah,
first one done already. I'm working on Halloween because that's the only one I have.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not that I'll use any of it because I'm gonna just say communist gas mask, but I like to have options. If I'm gonna be a murderer, I might as well look the part. Basically, yeah, that's kind of my modus operandi. Is I pretty much always act like the imposter, which on occasions has gotten me voted out when it shouldn't. When I probably should have been more careful. But it also means that I'm just always. Oh wow.
Smokey.
Yeah,
Smokey.
and I feel like somebody
That is
wanted
so
revenge.
fast.
Hey, it's Smokey.
What do you mean to me?
Actually, no, I think it's Liberty.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
no, it's
guess
not.
it's
Andrew and I were
weird.
together the whole
Yeah.
Okay,
game
then it's
that
Smokey
time.
then. 'Cause I saw white.
It's Liberty G.
We do have
just get thrown
shapeshifter,
under
keep
the
that in
bus,
mind.
I guess.
Yeah.
Where was the
Smokey
body?
then.
Wait,
It was in medbay, and I saw Moki.
You sure it wasn't me, Sickos?
True. No one
Could've
even said
been.
that.
No, we have a
Actually-
shapeshifter. This feels very shapeshifter.
Oh yeah, they killed right in front of you.
I
yeah.
walked in and I saw someone vents.
That
Yep,
means that they
shapeshifter can vent.
definitely shapeshifted. Yeah.
It's why in
I
the
don't-
town of us mod
'Cause it
Morphling
would've
can't
been
vent to keep this from
It would
happening.
have been so. What's the right word?
Okay,
It
Dave,
would have been
who?
so reckless.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
Dave,
don't
who
think
you with?
Moki would have been. Not that early. I don't think he
Yeah.
would've- yeah.
Moki's a high level.
Mhm.
Why risk it for
Unless
one
he
kill
was
first
just
round?
kind of salty because one of a kind killed him first last game.
I doubt it.
Nah, that's not.
Okay,
good
so-
the throw.
Liberty and Drew are together. Baron, who are you with?
I am by myself.
I am by
Dave?
myself as well. I was going
So
up
that
to
probably
the
narrowed it
reactor.
down to
Dave was with
Moki,
Sickos
Yeah,
earlier.
Baron, and Dave.
Yeah.
Who?
So I guess
Who?
one
Unless
one
it
thing
was
though.
self-report,
Remember,
you never
this hard
know.
clears Drew and I because there's only one imposter, and
Yeah,
we
so
never
that-
left
that
each
means
other's
it's
side the whole
either-
game. So Drew and I
Mo-
are hard cleared now.
Either Moki,
Yeah.
Baron, or Dave.
So
Yeah.
we're both not
Or Sickos,
cleared.
technically.
And then Sickos, you could self-report and say you saw someone vent. I mean, it's always a possibility. So you
No.
can't unclear yourself.
Yeah.
You
saw him
Well,
get
for
the good
himself,
light.
obviously he can, but we will still be
Oh,
suspicious
yeah.
of you.
Alright,
But not enough to vote
could've
anybody
been
off this
shapeshifter,
round.
too. It could've been
Actually, no. I think I can clear Dave because I saw Dave up there when I was doing wires. So Dave is clear. So
I did
that
see
narrowed
Dave up
down
there
to
as well,
Moki
with
and
you.
Baron.
Are you talking about
Let's
when I did
skip
wires
for
with
now.
those?
There's
I'm
a lot of
skipping.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my opinion is either Baron or Moki.
Yeah,
Just gotta keep
Baron
that
and
in
Moki are
mind.
my guesses as well. But, you know.
Fair.
I admit it, I act sus all the time. Wasn't I literally just talking about that? Okay, I'm not even gonna use that. Unfortunately, I think that confirms it, but I'm not gonna say anything. I feel like this game might be a little glitchy right now.
by the admin table.
Ooh. It looks like we can almost narrow this down. I think Drew, myself, and Baron were all in the first room still.
I can't say
Aaron
anything.
was
I know
there
who it is
before.
because of a glitch. And that's not
Oh.
fair.
I'd say it's Moki then.
And there's
What was
enough of
it,
us to vote. Oh wait, no, I don't. No, there's not.
Yeah.
We have to wait for the next kill.
Yeah,
Or
anybody
we
on
could
stream could have
just
seen that
vote
too.
who
The
we
part
think
where
it
he was
is.
just standing on the vent.
Okay, so Sickos, you voted. I mean, you found the body.
I can say he
twice,
because all that's left are
and you
he.
said you
Yeah.
found the body where this time?
By the admin table.
By admin table. So that means it went directly north. Multiple people. That means you and 2 others went north immediately. And most likely after they killed the admin, they vented somewhere else, right?
I did not go north immediately.
Okay,
I
stayed
yeah,
behind.
didn't. You were there with us. Yeah, me, you, and yeah, all 3 of us. Drew, yeah. So it was just
I'd say-
Sickos and Moki that's a possibility now.
I'd say it's-
Sickos said it was Moki last round and reported, and then Sickos reported this round. And do you have anyone that you're suspicious of?
Well, you guys are all together, so and I'm over there. I was doing wires, so I went down to admin. Then I saw a dead body. Then the Moki's the only possibility I would ever think of.
Yeah. Okay, so your only possibility would be Moki right now. What do you think, Moki? You think it's Sickos?
Yes, I went to reactor. I was just trying to do tasks. I didn't see anybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you could have easily vented from the admin to reactor.
Yeah, that's where.
Well, I didn't go into reactor. I was going to the bottom doors.
Okay.
No one
I think
can
so.
back that up though. No one was there.
I
Yeah.
want to vote on 4 though.
Yeah, me neither. I'm skipping.
5.
It's 5,
Safe.
not 4. 5 would have been
Oh.
5 would have
It's
been
safe.
safe.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Next round, next kill's gonna be 4.
Where is this?
Drew, hallway.
Okay.
Dave came from south. That's all I know.
Yeah, I came from south to fix the lights, and then I went into admin, and then
I'm in
I
reactor
saw
room.
you come into admin.
Yep.
And then I was leaving admin. You left admin at the same time, and then reported the body in the hallway.
Yep.
That was to the south, right, where I came from a long time
Yeah,
ago.
down left hallway a little bit.
Right when it started, I went up north.
You
I was in
technically could have
reactor.
missed it if you came from the right and went up.
Yeah, I came from the first room, and I fixed the lights because I had a task in the first room, the watering can.
Does
Grabbed
anybody
the
have
watering
medbay?
can, And I went up north, and I was going to do all the
I have
tasks.
medbay.
Let's check medbay. I mean, I have medbay too. Oh, wait a second.
Is visual test on?
Visual
Oh.
tests aren't on, but if both of
don't
you go there,
have
you
to.
can. One
Yeah, we
person
can just check.
scans, then the other person scans, or then they break it off. The other person scans, and then the first person does it, and it'll say waiting for person, which is what we call a hard clear for the 2 of you.
Mhm.
And if the 2 of you hard clear, then, well, you narrow it
Who
down
says
to
still
that
like
they
think
have
Smokey.
medbay? Wait, who says they have medbay?
I have medbay.
Sickos and Moki.
And
Stick with some
you
Moki.
you have it as well. You have medbay, Moki.
Yes.
So yeah, one person
Okay.
steps on, the other person tries to do it and sees if they can't, and then the first person breaks it off. The other person starts scanning, and the first person tries to do it and sees if they can't, and then
So you
after the
guys
second
will
person
go to
finishes, the
medbay
first person
immediately.
finishes.
Okay, so let's.
So you guys
let's
want
all
to go to medbay as soon as it starts, right?
Yeah, let's all
Because
skip.
someone's gonna
let's all skip and-
sabotage and then get a kill, and then they're gonna somehow pull it around. That's what's gonna happen.
That is a possible playbook, yes.
Yeah,
that would
could
also
a
be very,
play
very
by-
difficult play because that's got 2 people still.
Yeah, but that's possible.
It is.
But we'll catch him.
With the sabotage, you could turn off the lights or whatever.
We'll
You
catch
can
him.
have lights, but even then, it's still.
We do have a guardian angel too, so that helps. Muting.
My guardian angel, so that's probably one of a kind. I think it's.
Excuse me. Was it non-Moki? Was Dave and Drew's hard clear not clear enough? I'll go north, you two go south. You stay together.
I didn't see who that was.
I mean, well, there were 2 sickos.
Yeah,
so,
there's 2 cigarettes.
and 1 Baron, so that does kind of narrow it down.
That means that's a Moki then.
Yeah. It was a good run, Moki.
So, what glitch did you see? Was it me walking backwards?
You were in the vent. Like when I walked down, you popped out of the vent you were in when the meeting started.
Okay, yeah, that glitch.
Yeah, that glitch.
Okay. I was
So-
like, man.
Yeah, that's why I did my.
I was thinking, like, how many glitches are there? I remember the moonwalking one.
That one doesn't happen very often. I think it only happens
Yeah.
on maps that have the open and shut vents. Only this and Polis,
Oh,
but
I hate that one.
yeah, and
Okay.
so I
But
just
the
had to keep my
vent
mouth
one,
shut.
Yeah, that's really rare.
Yeah, I've only seen it twice, which
Well,
is
I
more than
stayed in the
normal.
vent. Yeah, I stayed in the vent, and I was thinking,
And then you
Is
appeared on the
it-
vent on my screen.
yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know what.
Caught it live on
was.
stream. You want to go back and watch it?
Yeah, I was like, man.
Okay, so that was your last game, Drew.
I could do one more.
We're just dropping. Yeah, it's so addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, I should go to bed, but I could do one more. This will have to be my last game, though.
Okay.
Did you
All right,
think-
yeah, that's a good reason for me to get off.
Do we want to do hide and seek for our last game?
Oh no.
All imposter has wide vision. Crewmates have no vision. Immediately sabotage lights, and then everyone just stays on, and then the imposter has to hunt everybody down before they finish their tasks. No reporting bodies.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go just regular.
Okay, that's
I like regular. Sounds a lot better.
okay. Eventually, they're supposed to add hide and seek to the base game, but well, that was a year ago.
Oh boy. Okay.
There's a lot of things in the to-do list.
The friend list got added 2 days ago. Yay! I finally got the scientist. All the pizza. There's so much pizza in that vent. So much pizza. Wait, no. Also me. Also me. The legendary triple clear. Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Why did someone say yep?
Well,
Me,
Moki and Baron are clear from scans.
Moki, and Liberty are clear.
Yay. That's 3 people.
I know.
Hard
I hate when that
clear.
happens. That's so bad
That's
for the.
so evil.
I'm so sorry,
Two.
imposter.
That's why I pressed the button.
Wait, who's all?
3 of us all clear each other on scans.
Hard.
Wait, there was
Me,
3 with
Moki,
scans?
me,
3
Moki,
peop-
and Baron.
All had med bay.
Oh,
Hard.
Do we want to do a new room just because of that? To be honest, because that's so mean to
That's
the
so
one
evil.
imposter.
Sorry, I pressed that button just for that.
Yeah.
Let's just vote someone out, and if
I
it's
win.
them, it'll be funny.
All right. Okay. If we'll vote one of the other 4 people out
Everybody
randomly.
vote
If we get it
somebody,
right,
yeah.
then
Everyone
yeah.
vote. Everyone vote with your heart.
Okay.
Yeah. I voted
Oh wait,
with mine.
Gingy's not here. Shit.
Oh, you would have voted for Ginger.
I would 100% have voted for Gingy. Let's be real.
Oh my god.
There were no
Maybe
kills yet,
one of
so
us.
it's probably a slower killer.
No, Drew.
Andrew.
Watch it actually be
Get it
real.
right. I feel like he was hanging around a little bit too much. At the beginning.
I voted Dave.
Aw.
Oh.
No.
We got to call an emergency meeting.
Guess
figure out who
again.
This really is.
Yes, again.
Fix the lights.
Meow. I hear you, kitty.
That was the voice.
Sickos.
Hi.
Sickos.
Okay.
No, it's you.
You're sabotaging.
No.
The light.
You're sabotaging the power.
Not what.
Everybody vote with your
Alright.
second heart.
Vote with your heart again.
Vote with your cow's second heart. Oh wait, that's 4 stomachs. Never mind. What animal?
Uh,
Damn it! I
Oh,
voted
it's
Davey again.
Hold on, I'm cleared.
Liberty got a vote.
I voted Davey again.
That's funny.
We win. What?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Wow, this is like crazy. 3 clear and we still can't get it right.
Welcome Ayla to the stream. Welcome Kitten.
Oh wait, I can't.
No, you can't. I can. I'll do
Use
it.
button. All right.
Hello Ayla. Good to see you on stream live. My heart still
Alright,
says
maybe we
Davey.
weren't- I don't think we
Yeah,
were
just
voting
vote me
with
out.
our heart. We were voting with the chambers, so we still have 2
I'm gonna
left.
vote one of a kind. You guys vote me, and
Chambers.
then after me, vote
This
one
is
of a
Russian roulette, and the crew is eating it.
I was
Me?
talking about chambers of the heart, not
Wait.
chambers of a gun, but okay.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you
I
guys
was
vote
thinking
me out,
Russian
you'll have to
roulette.
call another person. Does anyone else have a?
Nobody else's emergency button. Oh no, because yeah,
Oh,
if it
you
is one
guys
of her
don't have
kind,
more?
only he has an emergency button.
And then you wouldn't
I
call
can-
it.
So I'd say at this point we just let him. If we got it wrong again, we just let him win.
Right, yeah, I think we just let it win. Just call us out.
GG, one of her
Alright,
kind.
you can
Welcome. Just
Well
you,
played, one of
you
a
deserve this.
Well played.
Well
You can
played.
kill me I'm willing to die.
Yeah, he changes into me. Wait, let's just do this.
Oh, I'm
Let's do
scientist,
it.
by the way. I finally got scientist. I've been winning all game for this.
And then bam.
Well, it's 1 out of 10 chance to get scientist.
I know.
Oh, I didn't even die.
Should
No, I
report
died.
it? Should I let him win?
Yeah, we have
We
to let
can
him win.
just
Let him win.
Okay.
We guessed wrong 3 times in a row. He deserves the win.
Yeah.
you
that
can,
was-
you
Oh my
can kill
gosh,
us
you
again.
Uh,
Everyone else can unmute if they want.
Yeah.
I kind of want to report and just kill Liberty. Let's kill Liberty.
wow.
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 You didn't even like. You didn't even think I was joking, Liberty. You were like,
Damn.
Harsh. Harsh.
That was unlucky.
GG.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that was a good game to end on.
that was a.
I don't think we
dirty-
can top that.
That was a dirty.
Oh, GG's one of a kind.
Thank you, I guess.
Another victory.
One funny round is probably good. I think we're good.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
I did not question the
I
let's
kind
kill
of thought
Liberty.
it was
I'm
good
like,
from
yeah,
the beginning,
makes
but I was
sense.
like, it might be Sickos though. Sickos is slower.
I voted Davey every single round.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
That's
Yeah.
what was targeting me.
I voted Dave first.
By the
and
way,
then
guys,
somebody
I
else
was the
second.
guardian angel.
Well, yeah, you
voted me over.
first person out is always guardian angel. So yeah, you got guardian angel automatically because you were the first to die.
Oh, that's what that does. I thought it was. something
Yeah.
more.
That's why me and Moki got it so much.
Yeah, Baron kept getting voted out or killed, and then I kept getting
Uh,
killed.
Yep.
You know, I can see us doing this once a week again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Next Sunday, same
We
time.
should all play row
Is it better Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
I'm better Saturday personally, but you know.
Okay.
Better
We
Saturday
could
as
do
well.
Saturday. We did
It's
Sunday
because-
this time because we were.
No, it's
like,
because of some people might go to school.
School
it's
and
probably
work.
better on Saturday for them. Just
That's
because
true.
of that.
Yeah.
For me, I don't mind
Saturday-
any day.
Let's try Saturday at 8. And if people don't want to do Saturday at 8, we'll
We can try Sunday.
one for Sunday.
Yeah, I think we mainly did Sunday this time because Gigi wasn't available on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that was one of the big reasons for it.
That was a lot of fun though, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
everybody getting offline for the night?
I
Let's see, what
probably
time
am.
is it?
Yeah, but we should get off too.
It's about
Hey Baron, what's your stream?
Galactic Baron.
Patrick Baron.
It is just Galactic Baron. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see if he's live. Well, he sure is still.
live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, along with eventually adding another weekday in now that I'm my office schedule is more standardized.
Yo, office live stream question mark?
I will not be live streaming from the office. I work for a
Aw.
company that would probably kill me. Not literally,
Kill
but I
you,
would be very
please.
fired.
You'd
Yeah.
be very fired though. That's
Not
worse
just
than
fired,
fired.
but very fired.
I work for an investment bank. Everything is secure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moki knows where I work because we're coworkers.
Question why you should live stream it.
Well, kind of.
Alternatively,
Free
you
money,
could
bro.
you could be like me, and then during the pandemic, you had to live stream your job because you teach.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
yeah, right.
If we live stream our jobs, yeah, we would get in big trouble.
Yeah, like I would
I
definitely be
wouldn't. I don't have
removed
a
from the
job.
bank, probably fired
Thanks,
from the
Cody.
consulting company, and probably got my ass sued real hardcore.
Yeah, you probably get sued for it. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
I already had to
Oh, God,
disclose the
job.
streaming to them, and then I had to explain to a bunch of old men what streaming was.
I should live stream my math class.
Hey, I teach math. That's what I live streamed. But you know,
Yeah, you read that.
I guess I could live stream myself doing collections.
oh no, oh no.
I'll live stream my PE class.
I got this one dude. I'm like, dude, either this guy's life is crazy, or he is. I was like, I really don't know.
That's funny.
Wait, what did he do again?
Some dude. I can't say too much. Some dude I was trying to do a collection on. He is.
He works for the department that calls people and asks for money, I believe.
Yeah, I work in collections for Title I companies.
Oh.
Yeah. If Drew ever calls you on the phone, you better hope it's not for work.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Just be really difficult. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
Davey.
There's like if I see that this customer like doesn't have the car anymore and they're just an
We're
asshole,
talking about
like,
live streaming our jobs.
I'm not gonna call them.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because Davey already does that.
Yep. Thanks,
Oh,
for now, until I find like something that I can do that wouldn't like ruin this part of my life.
Moki929, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, that's me.
I know it's you, but I had to keep in
cool.
character. You had a nice
cool,
little on-stream notification.
That's
Wait,
cool.
if I unfollow you and then follow you again, will you say it?
Definitely.
I'll do it.
I imagine a lot of people doing that just for the streamer to.
That's why.
saying his name
That's why
again.
popular streamers usually turn the follow notifications off, because I know
Oh, you
some
have
people where they're getting like hundreds of follows a stream.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to watch an ad first because I'm not subbed.
Yeah,
Oh,
can't help you there. I need more money to start gifting subs out.
Oh no, I don't want to ruin my
Cool.
follower age. I've been following you for a long time.
Yeah,
so
it's
I won't
true.
do that.
wait, what is? You have like 2 cams going on, right?
Yeah, one of
Dang.
them is my normal cam, and one of them is the friend cam for the stuffy of the day.
That's cool.
And there's a point incentive where you can spend points to change what stuffy it is. I have cow, I have piggy, I have otter,
See,
and I have ghoul.
right now, I'm at the point in my
That's
stream
cool.
where
Oh, you
I
should
don't
also
have-
follow Davey because he's streaming too, and you should follow Drew because he's streaming too.
Oh, cool, cool.
Can I exist?
Davey is It's Dave's World, and Drew is, I think, just Drew Boy.
Older boy.
Old Drew Boy. OL Drew Boy.
Oh, Drew Boy, yeah.
Hold on.
I'm young Drew Boy.
Oh, you should make an account called that. Do it.
Young Drew.
That's fun. Like I would get like some like teenage girl from Among Us be like, oh, let me see your Twitch, and then she'd look at it, she's like, you're bald, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not
That's why I wear a hat.
available.
I wear a hoodie basically every day, and it's Among Us Day, so I have the red glow lights.
Let me see. Oh yeah,
You get
cool.
one of those Among Us suits for when you play Among Us.
I
Oh
like
my
the
God.
breathing.
Yeah, I wanted to see your
Oh yeah.
your Twitch earlier. I just didn't want to like snipe.
Oh, for
like
sure,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have.
Yeah,
it's why
I had
normally I'd like to
breaks
have Davey
too,
open
I
while
had
I'm
it
playing with
in
him, but I don't
August.
do it with Among Us because I don't want to stream snipe.
Yeah.
I have you open, but the tab's like not available to be seen.
Yeah, I have it muted and I have it.
Yeah, do you hear
minimize
this?
it.
The Twitch.
Twitch is always slow.
My problem is for some reason, I need to find out what the problem is. For some reason, Firefox occasionally just randomly unmutes things, and it really pisses me off.
Did your Twitch is like removing the browser app?
Not that I'm aware of.
They're removing the browser, so like
Oh,
thing, so
what
like
happened?
they get installed Twitch to use it.
What happened? Oh, hi Liberty KJ. Thank you for following.
Hey, that's me.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
Math
for the
teacher?
follow. Please enjoy my background of shore scene.
I love it. That's perfect. I see no problems with that background.
Nope.
What's 9 plus 10?
Great.
19.
Oh,
21.
Supposing we're still
Okay, I
in
see
base
it
10.
there.
Oh, and there's the links
No,
in
it's
the chat.
21.
What'd you say, Dave?
I was telling everybody if anyone wanted to you guys, there's links in the chat. Put
Yes.
y'all's links.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that now
Um,
too. I can actually do the shoutout command finally. I finally added a thing.
Oh, you had to set it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is 85 times 6?
Oh my god, that's a big
85
number.
times 6.
It's just 85 times 6. Who cares?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Calculator.
when a
time.
mathematician's like, who cares what number that is?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
510.
Who cares what number that is?
It's
Dodgy
510.
calculator.
Times 6 is 30.
Yeah.
The only number I need is 42.
85 times 2 is 170 times 3 is 510.
That was obviously calculation.
I
was
I
trying
just break
to
everything down into
right
base
now,
primes for
but,
multiplication rather than I know people like to do the 10. I do base prime. I find that easier.
Wait, how do you do it? I feel like I do it the same way you do it.
I take if it's for example 85 times 6, I break 6 down into its base prime, so 3 and 2. So multiply 85 times 3 and then 2 because multiplying by 2 or 3 is way easier for my brain. So I just break the smaller number down
Do
to
you wanna know how
primes.
I do it as a professional mathematician?
Mhm.
I use a calculator.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
I
the
mean,
best
okay.
way.
I'm
That's faster.
Oh yeah, normally I do that too. I only do it other ways when I'm showing off.
As a developer, I use Python.
510.
As a Scrum Master for a development team, I once made a Python calculator to calculate the area of a cylindrical solid.
I use Roblox Studio.
You don't want me to get started. You guys don't want the Roblox vent. I'm gonna just shut my mouth right now. You do not.
Oh, my
want
wife
the
can
Roblox
use an
vent.
abacus. She could just go with the.
Oh, those are
abacus
fun.
in
I
her-
love Abacus.
Yeah.
Abacuses are cool. Abaci? I don't even
Do you
know
have the
correct
one that's
plural. I
the 1s
should.
and 5s, or do you have the one that's 2 and 6? Or sorry, 2 and 5.
I'd have
He
to-
uses
Oh,
1s and
thanks for
5s.
1s and 4s, yeah.
that, host
Yeah.
Raid. Thank you.
Sorry, David. I don't mean to talk over you.
Oh, it's fine. I just talking to Drew.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I know it's technically your community night.
7
Oh, no.
excited
It's
people.
our community night. It's
Our
community.
communities. Like.
True.
Yeah, communities.
Jeez.
No.
I was about to say
Yeah,
that. I was
say
like,
it all the
that's
way,
appropriate.
man.
Our communities nuts.
I'm probably gonna hop on like AOE for a bit.
Yeah, I
maybe
figured
I'll
you'd
probably
be the
go
one
to bed.
out of the three of us that's probably gonna stay up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just always like stay up for. I don't know.
I mean, I might stay up, but I probably
One
won't.
of a kind might still be up for AoE. I don't know.
One of a kind. Are you up for it?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Age of Empires.
I can play like one game. I need to
Okay.
eat.
I can play 0 games.
Nice. That's
One
what
in
we
the morning
need.
sick. Oh, it's
Hi,
like 7
Ayla. Do you
p.m.
need
for you.
munchies?
8:30 for me. I have school though, so
Yeah.
I'm not trying to ruin tomorrow.
Did you just
it's
crash my
4:30 for
computer
me.
again, Katie?
Oh god.
Yep, there are
Wait,
there.
at night or like?
AM. Yeah.
You're in Portugal, right?
AM. Yes.
Wait, he's from Portugal?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Because you never asked.
Yep. True.
Fuck, you're right.
Indeed, he's
Did
from
you know
Lithuania.
you can't know things that you don't ask about?
Hmm.
And you probably don't know that I live on an island as well.
I didn't know
Nice.
that. Okay, I
What's
might
an
have known
island?
that, actually.
I believe
Now
you
you
said
know.
that to me.
I
What's
believe
an
you told
island?
us.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh god. I guess you don't have that in the middle of the USA, I guess.
How do you describe that? It's a piece of land floating in the ocean, I guess.
No, you can't
It's,
say that
uh,
because all land is
But it
technically
has
floating
to
in
be
the ocean.
like small enough.
Yeah, island is a specific size. I think Australia is the largest island, and people even debate that
Yeah,
one.
you need to be covered around with water, basically.
I mean, I get
So
all
the entire
continents
world?
are that.
Mhm.
It's true.
No, it's a piece
I
of
think-
land that's covered.
How about this definition? An
completely
island
by-
is a
by
continent
water.
that doesn't have a land border with another continent.
Fair. Okay, makes sense.
So the Earth?
That
Well,
does
then do we
speak a lot
count
of
Africa
things.
because of the Suez Canal?
So Neptune?
Well, then we would count North and South America because of the Panama Canal, so no, canals don't count. Because even though they might have a
But
canal,
we're separated by a body
however,
of water,
they're
are we
connected
not?
down below because of plate tectonics. But to be fair, so is the
Yeah,
ocean.
so is
so.
a lot of other stuff. Yeah, so
So is
is everything
everything, right?
else.
We were all Pangea at one point.
I think literally it just is a size difference. Continent
humans
is
are
only
all
over a
humans.
certain landmass.
It's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, "Yep, that's an island," and "Nope, that's not an island," and we all
What's
just kind of
a- what's
agree
a-
that we all know what it is.
And that's why
we
people
know
debate if
when
Australia's an island
is
or not.
What's a human?
Oh God! Don't make me pull out my philosophy. I don't
You
want to go back
watch-
to that.
you watch,
Don't send me back to the hospital,
football
please.
sickness?
No.
What's a pit bull?
Oh, that's an easy one. That's a bull
Oh,
that lives in a pit.
Oh yeah.
The human sicko. So when a mommy and a dad.
Oh no!
Crap! I got John's
No.
family-friendly filter. Hang on a second.
What's a phasmophobia?
Fuck no!
That's a good game. It's a good scary game. God, I was gonna go more into playing that and then doing the creepy stuff on YouTube, like my editing.
Let's say it's
program.
Dave's World.
It is a me,
He's...
and a me is a person.
Who's a me? Oh. Who's a person?
It is back to being a human. And
Typically speaking, a
Hey.
member of we
What
usually think of
are
Homo
words?
sapiens, but theoretically any of the that genus I want to say.
Hey,
wow,
dude,
you
can I
guys are
use my
way too
timeout?
smart for me.
I literally watch a YouTube channel that's all about hominids, and I still can never remember where the line's drawn.
What is a word?
Yes, what is a word?
Collection of sounds that we all agree upon that we know what.
Did you
it
say what is a
means.
word or what is a word?
Word. W-O-R-D.
What's a word?
No, what's a
Word
word?
is the word.
What is a word?
Word is the word.
What
Oh,
is a
well, I
word?
guess that is-
That is from that word. And... Speak, child.
Hello? I'm just watching somebody stream. Who's Epic Bot?
Oh, Epic Bot. Oh,
What?
he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Epic Bot is very cool. Dave knows him.
Yeah.
Who's that,
Fortnite
Dave?
for a while. Epic Bot.
Who's
He's a
that?
cool guy.
Streams Fortnite. I don't know if they still stream
Yeah,
Fortnite.
it's a
He's
three
a
three
Minecraft
hours
streamer.
ago.
He's a Valorant or a Minecraft streamer.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty
Iron
funny.
Chef is live. You went live a little
His
bit ago.
community is very like mature. Like mature rated, not like actually mature.
Like
Just gonna mute for a second,
professional
I'm gonna
adults,
my
but more
stream up
like
and go with
18-year-olds that just.
No,
it's-
upcoming schedule. We're
Well,
gonna
you're gonna
continue
eat stuff
Friday,
around,
probably
dude.
some more Faster Than Light. Saturday,
They
some
say very
more.
inappropriate things, but that way.
Hey, sometimes it among us,
Like
and then
I said,
hopefully
like,
they can
okay.
revert to us
Well,
Saturday.
More such community
If not, I'll
says it.
swap. All right, gonna go raid Davey.
Not safe for work, basically.
Yeah, NSFWs. Like chat,
Yeah.
not Epic Bot, he's fine, but his chat and the community said NSFW.
Yeah, it's hard to be safe for work. I've tried for so long, like safe, and I'm just like, oh, whatever.
It's hard to like not cuss.
Or to be family friendly.
It's funny because I have
Yeah.
coworkers who
I'm
watch
trying
my
to,
stream.
I'm like, yeah,
Not gonna lie, my students cuss a
So
lot,
yeah,
and I don't care. I mean, I teach college. I don't care.